All
Too
right.
bad.
So,
See, this is why I brought
as
the beer.
we begin this evening, you have returned to your underground base, and you have conducted a legend lore spell on the skull helmet of the shaman.
Mhm.
So I'm just going to go ahead and immediately turn it over to Dovin to explain to you what he has learned.
So you guys would see like Dovin hanging on to this and like this fibrous growth come from his fingers and like into the skull, and his eyes would do the whole black tar virus thing again.
Mhm.
And he's there for like a few minutes, and then he like comes back and he immediately stands up, grabs his staff, goes, "We got to go back to the body emporium. I'll explain on the way."
Right? I mean, should we blow that up too? I didn't work great last time. Oh well, it worked great, but it was consequences I didn't foresee.
I will explain on the way.
What do you mean explain on the way? No.
Let's run.
Yes,
No,
we
no, let's
don't
run.
have time,
Let's
hence
run.
explain on the way.
Ellen, let's jog and talk. Jog and talk.
Jog.
Cardio.
I'm not jogging in this armor.
Nobody's jogging. Dovin can't jog.
So Cedric runs off.
Hobble run. Hobble run.
Cedric is like, boom. Doven and myself walking like, huh?
One. I don't know.
Doven, what's
So
going on?
Dovin says, as we're walking, I'm gonna have to start at the beginning with this skull because there is a lot to process here. But this is literally everything I got from it, and it all seems connected.
What did you do?
The skull belonged to one of the first members of the Azorius. The guy was a direct apprentice underneath Azor. He and many other of the first Azorius were involved in burying an object. They said that it was imperative that it be buried before dawn, or else repercussions could become immortal. I will get to what that probably means out of character in a second.
Cedric loops back like I heard something.
The individual was attacked by what appear to be members of the Gruul. They attacked him asking for something, most likely the item that was buried. They did in fact kill him. The skull became basically a symbol of reverence for them. It was basically passed down a line. More recently, to the red-haired man that was the Gruul before, the crowd was chanting Zerta, which is a tribe of the Gruul known as the Skull Bleachers. They believe in an individual. They believe in the end rays, and specifically the god of the who will bring about the end rays, Ilharg. Yes, you should.
Ilharg.
The raise boar.
Yes, Ilharg the Raiseboar. The Gruul saw Baborigamos is not in charge anymore. He's been deposed.
Does that even mean? Did they have a structure or something? I didn't know that they had
They
like a structure.
they follow the strongest person amongst them, and that was Baborigamos. And now some young upstart who mentioned Ilharg has basically taken over leadership from then. Here's where things start to get really interesting.
I thought that was the interesting part. What the fuck? Okay.
I saw the first meeting with Ven, and I heard what their mission was. There was no sign of whatever this parcel was that they were supposed to deliver, but the more important thing was who they were supposed to deliver the parcel to. It was Molotov.
Oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck that guy. I mean, I kind of like him, but fuck that guy.
There were a series of quick flashes. I saw the party standing in front of Crick Troll. I saw the party standing in front of Ven. I saw that the man had a vision of a boar glowing in flame and a halo of darkness, going to assume that was Ilharg.
What does that even mean?
I mean, it was a boar that was on fire and had a halo of darkness and was probably Ilharg the Raise Boar.
Yeah, is that like a metaphor or something?
Dylan, can you? I'm trying to explain this.
Like, are we talking like a boar? It's like yay high.
A
It's like on
pig.
fire,
A
and
pig.
it's like it's on fire, and
You
it
know
has
what?
a hit fire.
I saw. Now here we have another problem. The man was drained by a vampire. More specifically, the same memory drinker that we used on Zederic.
What the shit?
This was after the man saw the black wings.
Uh,
He saw the black wings in the sky. I'm going to go back and read something because I think I forgot to write something real quick in my notes. So,
Alright, so there's a boar, and it's on fire, and the one who did a snippy snapping in my head also killed the dude that we were talking, like trying to figure something out about now, and it might know other stuff that.
hang on. If I'm remembering correctly, because I might have left it out of my notes.
I don't even know where that lives us.
Yeah, he was alone in that vision of the when he saw the boar, and he was kneeling before the wings of blackness.
The wings are bad. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. The wings are bad. Wings are
So yeah, the vampire killed him. I wanted to know if the new I was checking to see if the new Gruul leader was there when he saw the wings or not. That's what I was
bad.
checking.
Do you know what the vampire looks like?
Yeah, it was the one that came to help you.
Oh shit, that was a vampire? What
God
the fuck?
damn it.
Okay, memory lady is a vampire. What the fuck?
And now why we are heading back to the corpse emporium. The skull was given to a man in black robes. This man was most likely Edric, meaning that the Geetra that signed off on the body was the fake.
Ooh.
And Edgrin is probably involved somehow because if they gave him the skull and everything directly and he's the one that sold it to Edgrin, then we have to go back and figure out what the hell's going on there.
But he seemed quite honest when we talked to him. Like he didn't know anything. We looked around. It was just a bunch of corpses, totally normal.
The spell does not lie. If
Right.
I saw the man that the skull was given to
Uh-huh.
sell the skull to Edgrin.
Uh-huh.
We were told Edric was the one that sold the skull to Edgrin.
Uh-huh.
So if Edric is the one that sold the skull to Edgrin, and the man in the black robes is who I saw sell the skull to Edgrin, then Edric is the man in the robes.
You lost me. Let's just go there and you do the talking and I do the staring. Bad cop style.
Dovin.
Dovin's going to stop short, reach back, and slap Zedric in the head.
Alright, we're going faster. Hi.
Dovin. You can slap as much as you want. There's not going to be any more knowledge to soak.
It makes me feel better.
It makes me feel better killing your zombies, but I stopped doing that.
Here's the thing about killing my zombies. You destroy my workforce. I damage something that's not there to damage.
He's my workforce. I'm pointing at Cedric.
What the fuck?
Again, nothing
head-
up there to damage.
This head is
I'm
valuable,
doing the
valuable
equivalent
community.
of slapping a rock.
Commodity. I
All
am
you're
a
doing
genius,
is making
I'll
him
have
more
you know.
crazy.
I don't think that's possible.
Alright, I'm just talking to myself, it seems.
Have you seen him? I'm going to point at Cedric. Look at this.
La 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 la.
About on par as when we met him.
No. He's gotten worse, and it's all because of your back kids.
La 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 la. No?
You need to be less aggressive. See, if I can be less aggressive, you can be less aggressive.
It's either I slap him in the head or I start putting scorpions in his bedroll.
I prefer the slapping.
I prefer the scorpions.
Well,
Now you have to
and-
choose who's your best friend, Dover.
At least you have some comedic value. Comedic value. I cannot say that, but at least it gives a lot of laughs.
Yes, I'm laughing on the inside.
and we continue to the body emporium.
Yeah, I'm assuming we're doing this while walking.
Yeah.
So either way, we should probably go and figure out what's going on. Yeah.
Should we, like, should one of us sneak in while the rest are talking to the person?
I didn't see the body emporium in the vision, right? It was just them
No.
handing the skull. Yeah, there's nothing in the body emporium to find. It's Edric we want.
Speaking of Casey, I want to roll on this this piggy Ilag.
Okay.
It's piggy.
Just to confirm something that you were saying there, Chris, you were talking about Edric,
Yes.
but you didn't see Edric in the vision.
No, I saw men in robes.
Yes.
You did not clarify. I'm going with 2 + 2 = 4 here.
Right. Okay.
Because
I was
we're told
just making sure that you would not taken that as fact, that is an
Yeah.
assumption. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm going with 2 + 2 = 4 because we were told Edric sold the skull to Edgrin, yet in the vision I see a man in robes selling the skull to Edgrin. So
Okay. I was just making sure that you had not read something into it that I did not actually put as fact.
oh no, we're going after Edgrin after Edric, or we could go after Edgrin first. We could grab Edgrin and bring him in with Edric. He's a goblin with a cart. He can't lock a door behind him.
Let's just keep going.
Velen,
Yeah.
you don't know a great deal about Ilharg, but you do know that there are basically legend to do with some kind of a deity fireboar that has something to do with the end of time.
Yeah, the apocalypse. So so I do know this character, but it's the end race, isn't it? He's like come out during the end race.
Yep.
Yeah.
He was the mono red pig god in War of the Spark.
Mm-hmm. I linked him.
I wish they had made a fucking War of the Spark would have been a great time to bring Svagdas back. Sorry, Svagdir.
Gesundheit.
War of the Spark would have been a good time for a lot of things that they didn't do.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
So
as we're heading, I'm like, we should also grab Edric and bring him in with us because, yeah.
All right.
As you are heading towards the chasm, everyone roll me perception.
you.
Okie doke.
Well, 20 is actually reacting a bit today. What's going on? Something's wrong.
That was happening on Saturday.
It's actually doing what it's supposed to. I'm not used to that.
Saturday, I had things not showing up in chat. I had things vanishing from people's character sheets.
Yeah.
Oh no, Kim's saying it is working, which is what's
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'm used to the opposite. I'm used to it not working. So now it is. So I'm kind of a bit like, whoa, what's going on?
Dovan.
Shit.
Yes.
I forgot.
You have advantage on that, don't you?
Yeah, I have advantage. There you go.
Where?
He has to roll a second perception check.
Yeah, but he didn't.
Yeah, I know.
But he said, "Here you go." And then he didn't. He just said, "Here you go."
Now you know why I said it's a query whether or not I have advantage or not.
Well, Dovan, you make the check anyway, so it doesn't actually that much matter.
Mhm.
Yeah.
As you come out of the underground, you come onto a bridge that is a smaller bridge leading onto Dead Bridge Chasm. And as you start to cross that bridge, you start to hear a sound in the distance that is not a very uncommon sound in Ravnica. You do hear it quite a lot, but it strikes you as it gets closer and closer, and then you hear more of them, and then you realize that they're much louder than normal. And coming into view ahead of you, give me just a second. Sorry, the map's not showing up correctly.
There we go. Now we're back to normal.
Why is it not rendering?
Fuck you, that's why.
Probably. You see, heading towards you, a swarm of thopters, including one huge thopter.
A what?
Out of curiosity, are any of these marked with the symbol of the Azorius on them? Are we about to have a Dovin v. Dovin showdown here?
Looking at them with your 20, most of them seem to be bearing the marks of Izzet manufacture,
Nice.
and then
solid.
they all have an area that looks like it would be normally where the badge of the owner would be, that have all been burned away.
Oh. Oh, this is the Izzet off. Like the rogue Izzets.
Now then, let's roll initiative.
Okay. Velen, you're starting at
Let me
half
just
health.
clear this.
No, I'm just testing my sheet. Mm-hmm.
I'm fine if you want to start at half health.
Yeah, I know you are.
And it's just some thopters.
Yeah,
Oh,
just
10. Fuck me sideways. And what's a thumb?
Thopter.
Yeah, what's that? Like a helicopter?
Yeah, basically.
They are little Izzet drones. Basically, unmanned drones is the best way to describe them.
Are they unmanned?
Hmm?
Oh yeah, it's those things. Yeah,
Yeah, they're 0-1s
Yeah.
for 0
yeah.
most of the time.
Well, they're not 0-1s when you have 30 on them on the field and they get +1/+1 from each other or something silly, and they suddenly become 20.
Yeah, you have fucking coat of arms on the field and just you're
Ah.
playing Thopters.
Oh, there. Shit. Okay. I missed that.
Here's an image of one for you. That's just one type. You do see that there are various different shapes of them. Yeah, actually, because Kim just found a different shape of them. Yeah.
Shape of you.
But yeah, they are basically just little unmanned drones.
Some of the most dangerous things in the game.
I mean, they go first. So, why is it not bringing up the character sheet for it? I'm double clicking and I'm not. There we go. I've got a character sheet now. So they are 40 feet.
Right, I'm far into this. I'm gonna go grab myself a coffee, and I'm probably gonna hold my ground anyhow on my turn. So be right back a second.
Why am I closest? I object to this.
My concern was if any of them looked like this.
Why?
Hmm.
Those are Dovin Band's personal thopters.
No, there are none of those Thopters here.
Good.
Okay, so they're gonna each double move, except there we go. Okay, Dovin, you're up.
How high up are they?
10 feet, 15 feet above you.
Oh, okay.
Just out of melee range.
I'm going to ready my staff of swarming insects. If
Mhm.
they go to attack one of us, I'm going to use its ability to create an insect swarm.
Okay.
It should. If I click on it, it should just come up. In theory. Yes. Okay. Insect cloud. While holding the staff, I can use an action and expend a charge to cause a swarm of harmless flying insects to spread out 30 feet radius from me. Swarm moves within me, disperses 10 miles of wind, and everything in there but me suffers from heavy obscurity. And I'm gonna warn
Okay.
the others, like, if I call bugs, you stay close. Like your hands are on my shoulders as we go through this.
Or other places.
Right, I'm gonna grab your shoulder. Yes.
So if they try to attack one of us, if they try to attack Dovin, I might use my reaction to summon the insects.
Okay. And then Kim, who said he was way far down in this.
Not
He's
realizing there
already
were only
up.
4 people in the initiative.
Yeah.
So, are we like? Are we feeling any hostile intent?
Are they buzzing right at us?
Yes.
Okay,
Well-
Velen, you go first. You go first.
Right. So, I mean, they're going straight towards us. I'm just gonna position myself in the way, and then prep an action, Casey.
Hmm.
If they open fire, or if they do any offensive action, because they haven't done anything yet, have they?
No.
Or just fly closer. Oh, there we go. My sheet is loading super slow. That's expected.
normal.
Okay, so fuck. Okay, I was gonna go in guns blazing, but maybe we shouldn't. Ah,
So I
okay.
can't get my sheet to do what it's supposed to. Good. Sorry, I was gonna say, but I'm holding my action. If they do anything offensive, Casey, I'm gonna try and block any shots happening to the
Like
guys.
if the,
So I'm
Okay.
just gonna go into defensive mode and take the hit instead of kind of
anything
thing.
offensive, like calling angels like dick suckers or something like that. I don't know.
Offensive is I'm talking physical action here.
Okay.
If they do anything
I
to
don't.
actually harm us. if they're just here to surround us to create a barrier for someone else to prepare, for example, I'm not going to take an action. I want to wait and see what happens.
Okay, I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna use a bonus action and say, Velen, if you hit them in the rotors, they will actually like crash down on the floor.
Don't hit them yet.
That's
Don't
a
hit them
that's
yet.
that's a
find
bonus
out.
action for help.
Wait, let us
So-
find out what.
So you know, here's it here. So use Master Tactician to, as a bonus action, give you a help action. So when you're attacking, you have advantage.
Okay.
It's fine. I'll do one first.
And then I'm gonna prep as an action lightning bolt for if they are hostile, I'm gonna blast them.
I actually might just use Insect Plague instead of, yeah. If they
Yeah, 'cause
become
it
hostile, I'm just going to use
doesn't-
Insect Plague.
Doesn't it's like playing jump? I can't remember.
I can control it. The sphere spreads around corners. Soaring biting locusts fill a 20-foot radius area centered at a point you choose within range. The sphere spreads around corners. The sphere remains for the duration, and the area is lightly obscured. The sphere's area is filtering. No, so I would have to catch as many of them as possible. But it's a 20-foot radius, so
Yeah.
that's not a small.
Okay. So it's their turn again. So you watch as the large one, which is the only one that did not move towards you last round, an area of its belly opens up and spits out 2 more Thopters.
I'm guessing that's not good.
Yay!
You know which one it is, don't you? It's I think it's Foundry or whatever it's called. I think it's Foundry, isn't it? That does that.
I don't remember if Nope, Thopter Foundry was not a creature.
No.
It wasn't Foundry. Oh,
Not everything is directly based on cards. I've
Yeah.
modified some
no,
things.
Besides, there's so many things that create.
Sometimes the
Thopters
name
anyhow.
is very inspiring.
Yeah, just about anything can create Thopter tokens.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
it's not like it's, a complicated mechanic.
As long as you don't have Sword of the Meek, it's all good, mate. It's all good.
I just see like this thing actually works like a Thopter Foundry. There's just people in there sacrificing goblins to make Thopters.
I don't see the problem with this.
Nor do I. I'm just saying.
I'm just moving all of them first before I do the attacks.
Oh, they're gonna attack them.
Well, if they, like I said, if one of them attacks, I'm using the staff.
Yeah, I'm smacking away.
Well, as they all fly at you, then go ahead and activate the staff. Where are you putting it?
Okay. Can I get a 20-foot radius circle?
Yeah.
Actually, I could just draw one. I just realized that. Alt. Hang on, I got it.
Oh, okay.
That's half.
Here, that's...
That's a 20-foot radius.
Nice.
The one that I've got shows to be a 20-foot radius.
Weird. My math was off just slightly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Oh. No, I'll use yours because apparently mine is wrong. So,
So where would you like it?
Can I have control of that? Is the way I
Yep.
can aim it better?
Give me a sec. There we go. You should have control.
Double check the effect of the spell.
Great. I'm slightly getting hit again.
You're just getting covered in bugs.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask
Thank
Kim, how easily can you make a DC 14 Constitution save?
Have you met Val?
Easily. No problem.
It'll be no problem at all. So he'll
No,
roll a
no, no,
one.
no, seriously, have you met Velon? He literally drank. What was it? What was it again? Like bleach? He is quite sturdy, mate.
Dovin yells to Velen to be ready to back up when he can. I'm gonna center it here, which will catch those 5. And poor Velen.
And what does it do exactly?
Okay, I will put the spell. It cost me 5 charges. That's what it does. Okay. They need to make a Constitution saving throw. If they fail, they take 25 points of damage. If they succeed, they take 12. If anything enters that sphere, they also take the. They also need to make the save.
I'm the half damage is considered AoE.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm immune to that if I succeed then. That's fine.
Okay.
18.
And okay. Okay, I'm guessing then Velen attacks and then it's my turn to use my reaction.
No, they still. This is all happening on their turn.
Yeah.
They still have to make their
But-
attacks.
Yeah, but I still need to make mine because I had a reaction.
Yeah.
If they attack us, I attack back.
Mhm.
And same for me.
That
I mean, all of us
Yeah.
have
One
had
more-
our actions prepped.
One more saving throw. You rolled 4.
oh,
Okay. So the 3 that failed take 25. And the 2 that succeeded take 12.
I'm assuming the guy next to me is just gonna die when I do this.
It was already dead.
There you go.
It died from the bugs.
Doesn't really matter.
Dovin,
Yes.
you take 2 points of damage.
Yeah, I figured.
Velen takes 3 points of damage as they explode in melee range with you. Zedric, you get your held action.
Okay, cool. Lightning. Well, I did say lightning bolt, but now it seems like overkill. So, in this direction, getting these 2 bitches.
That one's gonna explode on you when it dies.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was my held action. Otherwise, I would
Yeah.
have done something different.
I need to mark off the
You
5
take
charges.
2 damage.
I'm sure these motherfuckers gonna argue. Well, you did attack without us provoking you. He's flying in this general direction.
Technically, you actually got your attacks off before they managed to actually even finish their attack.
Well, that was the whole.
Well, they were attacking us. We didn't say, like, if someone goes in to stab you, you just don't go, well, I mean, you get the first slice, then I'm gonna stab you. That's only polite.
And then, in response to the lightning bolt,
Oh.
Zedric,
Ow.
What?
Zedric takes a lot of lightning damage.
What the shit happened there?
It was
You lightning bolt, and
Uh-huh.
2 of these things explode,
Uh-huh.
one of which burns you for a couple points of fire damage, and then you watch as your bolt of lightning, at the end of it, is almost channeled into a lightning rod of the big one and fired back at you.
Well, I'm down.
You can't take 36.
No.
No, I even knew that.
So I'm at -6.
Oh.
Did you think it was going to be really easy just because you dropped like 6 of them before they managed to deal any damage?
Yes.
7 of them went
Dovin,
down.
you're up.
Dovin's going to cast Cure Wounds on Zedric at level 4.
Ha ha ha! What the
So
fuck
Zedric
happened?
goes like lightning bolt, lightning to death, and then up again.
What the fuck happened?
As far as you can tell, you lightning bolted yourself to death.
Alright, so I fucking just...
You're back at
Alright.
11.
Okay, I shouldn't use that spell that often, it seems. Like, at least when someone's very close, because that fucking hurt. Shit. This
Dovin's like,
mischief
right,
shit.
so we need to get rid of the big one. Got it.
The big one? Oh fuck, there's a big one!
It's ocean.
So
all of
that
this
was
is
your
ocean.
action, Dovin. Velen.
All of this is ocean, right?
Technically, it's not ocean; it's a chasm.
Is
Yeah.
this a drop?
Just
That's
it's
that's
just
what
a
that's
sheer
symbolizing.
drop downwards.
Yeah.
So I figured blue water was the easiest way to make it not look walkable.
Yeah, or black.
It's well, yeah, I could have done with black, but I didn't have a nice black kind of thing.
Yeah. No, I get it. So.
But
that-
it smiles down.
How far away is this thingy then?
I mean, I guess it's better than if it frowns down. He's
He's
not here. Someone's got to pick up the slack.
So 120 a distance. This is 120. This is 80. Well, this is 120. It's best damage.
Guys, do
So-
you think that thing is gonna move?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. Because I can get there in 3 rounds. I'm gonna strap some Missium to that motherfucker and blow it up.
There's
Let's-
a chasm there, dude.
Yeah, and it's gonna be deeper after I'm done with it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw a spell at it.
But it's gonna take 3 rounds of only actions and movement to get there.
I'm gonna use my free cantrip that I get. The thingy,
Okay,
this thing.
an 8 to hit
Yeah, went
does
really.
not hit.
No, not really surprised by that.
Shit.
Zedric,
Well, I
you
mean,
want to throw another lightning bolt at it?
Nah. Okay, so 30, 60, and 90. That's
If
max
you-
for 1 round. Then 2 rounds I can get.
Badman, real quick.
Yeah.
If you go to move your token, and then you tap Q on your keyboard, you could actually measure out your distances that way.
Oh yeah, I'm just showing it for you guys.
He was working out multiple
1,
rounds of movement.
2. Yeah, exactly. So I'm at in 4 rounds I can get there. Presumably it will never move. If it moves, I'm fucked. Or I'm not fucked. My plan is fucked.
So what are you doing, Zedric?
Okay, so this sphere thing is still here, right?
Yes, it's a swarm of insects.
Yeah, you have to go around. Dovin even tells you have to go around it. If you go in, you're gonna get bit.
Okay, I'm gonna round down. Sorry, Q.
Start to move the mini, and then tap Q.
Q. Okay.
And
Q.
when you need to make a turn, tap hold Q. Well, you
Okay.
don't need to
Okay.
hold, but when you go to make a turn,
Okay.
hit Q again.
Can you guys see what I just did?
No.
Okay. Can you guys see this?
Yes. It's when
Okay,
you
okay.
do the movement, it shows us what you've done.
Okay. I'm gonna use my movement action and my bonus action to dash over here, and then I'm gonna throw a chaos bolt at this bitch. No, hang on. 120? Can I even do that? Yes, I can. That's my max range.
It
I'm a
is
genius.
just within range.
Oh, and I fucking crit you, bitch.
Nice.
So 14, 23 points of damage on that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna choose. Oh, sorry. Here it goes.
Question.
I'm gonna choose
Mhm.
acid damage because that's a machinery, and I'm assuming that it doesn't like
Sounds
acid.
good.
How does Chaos Bolt work with crits? Does it add on more onto his options?
Potentially, basically, if I get 2 of the same, it can bounce, but it didn't for either of them. Either of
You
them.
did. You got 2 5s.
No, the d8s is the one that multiplies. The d8s are the one that.
Okay, yeah.
matters. Yeah,
So 13. Why is it rolling a d6 like that?
because that's the. I don't know.
It should still only be, yeah. It's because you put it in a damage box, not an extra box. It's just the way that you've keyed it into the sheet.
Ah.
Okay. Well, let's go with that, but I'm gonna fix it in the meantime.
Okay.
That's all I can.
It's their turn again.
It's plus 1d6 per level.
Yeah.
That's why I put it that way. Because that's the way it works. Is it? Shit, I gotta double check.
You hurl an undulating, warbling mass of chaotic energy at one creature in range. Make a ranged spell attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d8 plus 1d6. So then it would have been 4d8 plus 2d6.
Yeah. No. Yeah, exactly. And that's why it was an additional 1d6 down there.
Okay.
Yeah. And I get an additional 1d6 per level above 1.
Got it.
Yeah, so it's not an additional 1d8 per level. Okay, so it makes sense. It makes sense.
Okay.
Why the hell is this thing attacking us?
Ah, shit, that's a lot.
Why is this?
He's gonna move
attacking
there.
us?
There.
But guys, most of my damage is poison. I can't do shit against constructs. So you're gonna have to.
Yeah, that's why I did acid. I'm thinking that's good against something like this. Melt that shit.
There. There. And there. And then the ones that did not have to double move, which is these couple. One of them is going to attack Zedric.
Well, I mean, that's just racist.
And it zaps you for 8 lightning damage.
Which one?
It is this one.
That's one. Okay. Did I get a sense that the only reason the thing sapped me was because I sapped it from melee range? Or do I
You
think
didn't really get a sense of why that happened.
because I basically died right off the bat? Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
If
So-
you had not gone down from it, you might have gathered more information.
Okay, that's fair.
But
Okay, 8 damage.
8 damage.
Okay.
And then the other one over here that did not double move is going to zap Dovin
Miss.
for 9 damage. 20 is a miss?
I'm gonna use shield. It's a new round. I have a new reaction.
Damn you. Okay,
Shit,
Dovin,
shit.
you're up.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I would have also used reaction for shield
If you had remembered to.
No, I mean you didn't put it into the
Yeah, it didn't
thing.
show up in the chat.
Yeah, so I didn't. I just thought that it just happened.
Did I not?
It didn't show up in chat. I think it's doing the same thing it did to me Saturday.
Yeah.
If it's there for you but not for us, it's doing the same thing it did on me Saturday.
Okay, what was the to hit? You don't need to prove it or anything. I just want to know what it was.
It was a 20 to hit Zedric, and then
Okay.
another 20 to hit
Ah.
Dovin.
Okay. Well, I mean, fuck
They
it.
rolled very consistently.
Yeah. Well, they are machines.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just checking something real quick.
Okay. Do I have a health potion? Could drink Misium. Maybe that would work.
Yeah. Drink some Misium. There's a
Yeah.
chance it'll help.
Yeah. I like that I still have potion
Yeah.
of healing on my sheet and just a 0 behind it.
All right, Dovin, what are you up to?
I'm going to use my Staff of Swarming Insects to create a harmless swarm of insects around me, and
Okay.
I'm going to move this way.
Okay.
I am heavily obscured, but they are not heavily obscured from me.
Right. Okay. So you can see them, but they can't see you.
Yeah, they get disadvantages on attacks, but and I get advantage because they can't tell where I am.
Okay. Cool. Velen.
This is bullshit. I hate this fight.
You should have. You should always have at least one ranged weapon or alternative.
Well, I have an alternative. It just requires me to spell it. Still bullshit though.
Because it's the first fight that you've not been able to just run in and Ginsu.
Yeah.
Yeah. Funny
Very
that.
Very
It's almost like the DM was adapting to what, kept making fights too easy.
Mm-hmm. Still bullshit.
I really need some healing.
And you're running away from the people that can help you.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do something badass, but I'm starting to think I don't. Okay, if you're not sure, I'm gonna do something else, because we're running on the same initiative. Okay.
Why can't I move my character with this cube?
Start to move the character first,
And then
and
hit it
then tap
again.
Q.
Yeah.
And then when you hit a spot where you want to turn, tap Q again.
Okay. Could we do this because Velen seems to hesitate?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, that works. All right. So.
They keep changing the way it works. It used to be you just hit the hold Q and you could do it,
Yeah.
and they changed it
Yeah,
again.
that's what I was aware of. Yeah. So 840. So. You can't. You
Was
don't
that a
have-
double move?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a double move.
Okay. Ooh.
There you go.
Lay on hands.
I like it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now you could
I mean,
almost survive another zap.
Yeah. Okay,
Almost.
my turn. He goes, "Thank you, Ellen. I will make sure to blow that shit out of the sky. Mark my words." And he
He's so
will
dead.
continue to run.
Nice knowing him.
Shut up. Okay, so he will run over there, then over here, and then over here. Soon, just 2 more rounds.
Okay, I guess now it's the Thopter's turns.
But I'm sure everything's gonna be fine and there's nothing to worry about. Kim left. He's like, my work is done.
My planet needs me! My true plane requires my assistance.
No, you can't move out of the way, motherfucker. Shit. Okay,
Oh,
well, there goes my
Only
plan.
one? Shit. Then... Extra 4.
Did he just run away with them?
It's making a blade wall.
Well, we'll see about that. That seems like they are all like a very specific range from me. I'm sure that's just a coincidence.
So they have disadvantage if they fly into this bug thing, right?
If they fly into the one are surrounding me,
Yep.
it's disadvantage. That being
Okay.
said, if they also go through, it's getting to that.
They didn't
If
go
they
through
go
the bug one. They didn't go
Okay.
through the bug one. They just went into the one that's around you.
Okay.
Okay. That one's going to fly to there. And these guys are well within range. Okay, so from the top down, the first two attacking Dovin with disadvantage. So they get 2 attacks each, these ones. Hold on, why is it doing -3 instead of +3?
I'm happy
None-
with that. Yes, it
none-
does
none of
minus
them-
2 damage. You gain health. It's so
No.
invigorating electrical attack. You're like, oh, that fixed my bad shoulder. That's great. Thank you.
Saying it's a strength penalty.
Yeah, no, that's not correct. It should just be a straight 1d10 is what it should be. But none of them hit you anyway.
Yeah. You should be able to go into the gear and modify that with a global.
I've just changed it. I just didn't realize
Okay.
I had not done. So that's them. Then the one on
If they have 2 attacks, they have 1 more attack. You rolled 3 attacks.
I'm showing 4.
Okay. It's still doing that thing then.
6, 5, 12, 10.
Okay. It doesn't show the 12.
Strange.
It was doing it
now
Saturday too.
Dovin. Bloody hell. Does a 1 hit you, Dovin?
No.
I'm sorry, I mean Velen. Does a 1 hit Velen?
No.
Well, yes, of course it does. His
If
armor
it-
is conductive and
If it did, I
always
would be
hits.
really surprised.
All right, and then the last 2 here. One of them is going to shoot Velen, and one is going to shoot Zedric. So Velen first,
All I did was mock him. Come on.
and then Zedric.
Okay. It's the 17 Cedric.
The 17 is Zedric.
Shield. Motherfucker.
Okay. And that's there to go. Dovin, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna swing at the one directly to my right with my staff of swarming insects.
Okay. You basically have 2 of them flying over you with these like scorpion tail kind of razor daggers swinging at you.
Yep.
And you smack one of them to death. And take 1 damage for doing so.
Yep.
Velen.
This is gonna be a typical hit and run.
This is gonna be like it's their retributive abilities are doing more damage than there actually are.
Mm-hmm.
Lightbringer version 2.
Yeah, of course.
Are you not going to use the original one?
No, it's second version. It's not really upgraded, but it's version 2. And now,
So you smack that one.
Yeah.
And take 3 damage as it explodes on your blade.
you
can't dodge it in any way.
No. It's basically a death attack that, as you are hitting them and they explode around you, you're just in the damage. The way to dodge it is to not hit them.
Yeah. That's what happened.
Sometimes the best move is not playing at all.
Mhm.
Yeah. And
Well-
a move action goes there, and then next one.
Right.
Okay.
So I mean, I've already realized that even if I were to get over there, I can't do my thing. So I'm still gonna move and bonus action move over here. And then I'm gonna fuck it. I'm still gonna use my fucking lightning bolt because fuck these guys. Because
Mhm.
they have lined up so perfectly, and how can I resist?
You can
Going
hit 3 of the 5.
No, 4, can't you?
like 4, like this. It's a 5 foot in radius like blast. Like this.
Kind of agree with that actually, Casey, because
Like if I were to go like this. Hang on. Like it's. Ah.
So just hold that in one place.
if you see my thingy, because this the area it hits from, let's move over.
I mean,
Yeah, I'll let you say 4.
You see my logic though that it should be 4 from its angle.
okay.
The geometry on it's quite close, but I'll say 4.
I'm gonna
Don't
charge
worry.
my lightning
It's gonna
bolt.
kill it.
I'm sure it's gonna be fine this time.
I'm gonna have to run around and try and save him.
Lightning bolt. Oh, that's not very good.
They don't have much health.
No, it's like I think that's still a kill.
I
don't
did
think-
4 damage, and it killed the one I smacked.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just hoping this thing goes out
Oh,
of
good.
materials. This is a war of entropy. Ah, shit. That's a lot of damage. Why does it always crit me? What the shit? It's the second time it crits me. Why? Why does it
Oh,
crit me?
that's more than 2 times his HP as well. You need to
Yeah.
do the thingy.
That's more. I mean, why does it crit
That's
me
more than
twice?
3 times his current HP.
Oh my god, why?
Actually,
No, it's not instant death unless it's double his total HP.
no, I'm doing math.
No,
15, 44. That's more than 4 times.
So,
How much hit points do you have right now?
23. I really appreciate you healing me earlier. It didn't mean shit.
And
Between-
Zedric goes down again.
32.
Like every time, like the lightning bolts go do, and then it just bounce back, like with more velocity than it left. Like,
Yeah, you're not having a good time with lightning bolts.
Every time you use lightning bolt, something bad happens to you.
yeah. How can it always crit me on the way back? What the fuck? Yeah. Okay, so that happened.
Okay, now it's the Thopter's turn.
Isn't it running out of material soon? Oh shit, no. Okay.
6.
Oh shit, you can do added per 1 each of the types as well. So you can summon like 5 times 5 times 5, 15 really of these assholes.
Oh, I can't fly yet.
Okay, so this one's going to go. There. 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 there.
Velen, help me.
I'm running, okay, but I'm gonna have to hit one run, hit one run, hit one run. It's gonna take a little while to get there. God, I wish I had some sort of taunts damage. Or...
There was a way to move the insect plague. It's kind of weird that they don't let you move it.
Okay. Velen.
No.
Zap. Does nothing.
Yeah, see, I think you can surround me by 40 of these guys. I just don't think they can kill me that easy. But they're
Yeah.
never going away.
Dovin.
Yep. Nope.
Jesus. How mean do I want to be?
Oh
these-
shit,
these
that's
things-
a lot of them.
These things are not programmed to shoot bodies on the ground, so that's...
That's like 7. They have disadvantage on attacks because I'm prone.
Do you want me to roll for...
No! I mean, I'm just saying, if they were to, they have disadvantage. Shit.
There are only 9 of them in range of you if they were programmed to shoot people on the ground.
Yeah, should I do the odds? No, better not. Yeah,
May the odds forever be in your favor. They're not.
they're not.
It's like the best
No.
thing I got is like a javelin. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, this.
Dovin, you're up.
Now you know
Yeah.
why I bought a hand crossbow.
I got a stack of I got a stack of 10 times 2 javelins, but it's like I have 10 on me and I have 10 in my backpack. But this is just stupid.
Again with the staff of swarming insects.
Okay. Does that drop the first one, or are you making another one?
I dropped one, and there's another one next to me, so I'm dropping the other one.
No, what I'm saying is the one that we first put down, is that now gone?
No, I'm using it to attack. You can use a staff of swarming insects. as a
Oh, okay,
quarterstaff.
sorry. No, I thought you were summoning another cloud.
No, I don't have enough charges left in
Okay,
it to do that
okay.
again.
Yeah,
Never
that would
mind.
be hardcore. Like, Cloud!
Cloud. Okay, so...
I never even expected to use insect swarm. I was just like, oh, that actually might be useful here.
3 damage.
Yep.
They're going to just chip away at you as you kill them. Velen, you're up. They're all staying at range with you. Actually, I think it might cause more damage for them to charge into melee and just let you kill them.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just one thing we keep forgetting about. This is the 3rd round,
Uh-huh.
plus 3 hit points.
Yeah.
They can chip all they want, but it's like, 1, 2. What are you guys doing? This is like paper cuts, and they're just healing.
Yeah. I think we should.
I'm
maybe
sure
get
Zedric
out of
feels
here.
the same way.
So Casey, I'm gonna throw a javelin at that guy.
Okay. And he explodes. Okay. Is that you done?
Yeah, that's me done. I'm moving one, throwing a javelin. Moving one, throwing a
Cedric,
javelin.
roll me a death save. No pressure.
This is gonna go so bad. I can tell you right now, it's not gonna go.
That one.
No, I'm gonna crit and I'm gonna stand up.
Yeah, exactly. You're gonna crit,
Crit
yeah.
fail.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna
Yeah,
crit.
go ahead and
Look-
go and
look
roll
at
that 20. Roll me that 20. Go on.
Okay.
That's not a 20.
Nope,
No.
but it's a success, so I guess
Yeah.
that's something.
I'm working my way there.
Okay, it's their turn.
You don't know where you're working for. That was your first one. You could be going up, you could be going down.
You don't know. I know. I have cookies.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay. It's going to fly to there. It's going to fly to there. To there. To there. 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 There we go. And only one of those did not have to double move to get there. So he is going to attack Velen pointlessly. Like I said, pointlessly. Okay. Dovin, you're up.
Give me 1 second, because there's 2 options here I want to look at. That has a speed of 40. Alright. I'm going to use my wild shape. This does not remove my insect swarm, though.
Okay.
Those still say. So I am going to take the form of an axe beak. Which I can do because they don't fly.
Okay.
I don't have access to flying ones yet.
Got it.
But when I do...
I actually think that I automatically hit these guys and automatically kill them on every attack.
As long as you don't roll a 1 to hit.
Because I have plus 12 to hit, so I think I actually do automatically hit them.
You have a plus 12?
Yeah.
As long as you don't roll a 1.
Yeah, that's what. It's like because I rolled a 3 earlier, so I'm like.
Yeah, they have an AC of 14.
Oh god.
Except for the big one.
Oh.
So yeah, a 1's a miss anyway, but.
Alright, my turn's done.
Okay. Velen.
Right, so hit to run, I guess.
Okay.
In fairness,
you're gonna let one have an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, so I let this guy hit me. I'm gonna kill the two identical near me. Oh, or I can just, roll a 1.
That's also a thing that can happen.
So you kill one, and then somehow or another completely miss another one.
Yeah.
You rolled a nat 1, and you still have a 13.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You take 5 points of damage from the one that you kill. And then the one that you leave alive... Oh, I shouldn't have hit that twice. Doesn't matter.
Oh. Yeah, that's what we were saying earlier, because I have plus 12 to hit, because I have so much strength, right? I got plus 8 strength. So
because he stole an angel's strength, remember?
Yeah, probably Aurelius as well, which is going to be awesome when she finds out.
So, are you guys ready for my natural 20? Oh?
Yeah, go ahead and roll your natural 20.
Okay. Ah, no!
Going down!
1 and 1.
You did that to yourself.
Yeah. It's the thing's turn.
Yep. Why does it keep getting needles?
Because it thinks we're in desperate need of piercings?
I can see that.
They should introduce something like death crawl. Like you're down, but you can kind of crawl in the direction you want to go. Oh no! Oh no, Velen! No!
Man, that's
No,
a
Velen!
lot of exploding thopters.
Oh no, Velen! Oh no! Do you have cleave? You should have cleave.
Nope. This is why I said it's gonna be interesting.
Why don't you have cleave? Is cleave a thing in 5e?
No.
No,
That's
why he doesn't have it.
yeah, that's stupid. Should be a thing.
Well, no, it's because Cleave and Great Cleave were grossly overpowered in 3.5.
That's not only if you're surrounded.
Like he is.
Yeah, but it's like a thing where melee characters don't have an option, but all mage
Okay,
characters
yeah,
have an
they
option
don't do a
for
thing.
area of the effects. Like
They
if you
literally did nothing.
like all
Nope.
casters right now would have an area of effect that which they could cast on several targets, but all melee are just like okay, one, maybe two. So cleave actually balanced it out. I think.
The problem with cleave was that it was good to a point that taking anything else was a bad choice.
Yeah. There were
Sure.
very few melee
There-
fighters that you saw that did not have Cleave and Great Cleave.
That's true.
Something is broken if it becomes the only viable choice. If
Yeah,
there
but-
had been something else that balanced it, that made it a fair trade-off for not having it, then that would have made it better.
It was so unbalanced that DDO created enhancements so you could take Cleave without taking the feat, so you would fucking take other feats.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the thing is, like in that case, the other feats are the issue, not cleave itself. I would say, because
The enhancements were Cleave. They functioned exactly the same as Cleave.
Yeah.
So many Thopters. Oh god.
What are you doing, Dovin?
Oh, I'm going.
Currently, they're ignoring you.
Yeah, because they
You could
really.
just leave.
I could, but that would be an asshole thing to do. I'm going to go over here and dismiss my wild shape.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to go over here and dismiss my wild shape.
Okay.
Velen, the two between you and me, you have advantage on attacking.
Oh god.
No, wait. You would have disadvantage.
Yeah, he doesn't gain advantage from your thing.
Yeah. Yeah, he would have disadvantage, but they would have disadvantage on you, and disadvantage on you really doesn't fucking do anything.
I honestly don't think they can hit me to the point where they can surround me and try and kill me, but I can stand there forever. The problem is that nothing's gonna happen. I can't kill
Oh
them
my
enough
God.
either.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I'm going
Converge
to
them
chain
all
reaction destroy them
And blow
all.
me up, yeah.
You'll be fine. Although if Velen attacks any of them, he causes the chain reaction anyway. I'm done, by the way.
All right, Velen.
So I'm still gonna try and save him. I mean, are they so that they're disrupting me from movement, or can I still move?
Oh, they're disrupting you from movement. You've got a swarm of thopters swarming around you.
Alright, I'm pissed then.
This is gonna be funny, but it's gonna be horrible.
I don't have. I mean, I have a flask of oil on me. Maybe I should put myself on fire.
We'll do the same amount of damage as you just causing the chain reaction.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna hit a couple of them guys. They're like boom, boom. Since I can't move, I'm
That
just
one.
gonna.
That one. No.
No,
Double
crit.
crit.
Well, that works, I guess.
Okay.
You know what? For a double crit, I'm going to go ahead and just let you kill 4 of them.
I mean, the question is what happens with the chain reaction.
Kim, you take 16 damage. You've muted yourself. So I can't hear you swearing at me.
Fuck you. I hate you, and I can't do
I
anything
did not
about
think
that.
that worked the way I thought it did.
No,
That did not.
they damage the person who strikes them. It doesn't. It's not like an AOE blast around everything.
Okay, but at least they hit themselves as well. I mean, it's like boom, 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 boom. But it's not enough. Still, you need more.
So is that you done? Okay.
That's me done. I can't move, so I might as well just.
Zedric.
Yeah, I'm just
Roll me that
contemplating.
nat 20 death save again.
Yeah. I'm just worried there's gonna be a nat 1 and I'm just gonna die. So I'm making sure my last words are gonna be good.
He's writing his will as he lays dying.
With my dying words, I blame Zoidberg. I mean Zedric. I mean, damn it.
uh. Okay, there we go.
I'm sorry, Mama. You're gonna die because I can't get to you. There's too much crap.
Okay, so let's see what happens. Oh shit, hang on. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hey.
That's a success.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. Their turn.
Motherfucker.
Type 2s again. What the hell? Okay. Dovin.
Yep. Shield.
And then Velen.
Yeah. 23 AC. You're very close, though. I gotta admit. I mean, you have some 22s in there, which is making me nervous. But it's still one off.
They can hit you.
Yeah, I see. They can. That's why
They have to roll an 18 to hit you.
Which is making me nervous because you can.
But I rolled 3 22s out of those attacks.
Mm. Yeah, so you had a lot of 17s basically.
Yeah. Dovin. You're up. You have one in melee with you.
You would have died over.
Yep. Sorry, what was that?
You have one in melee with you.
No. Kim.
Sorry?
You said someone was gonna die. Did you mean me or Madman?
Madman.
Oh yeah.
No, we'll be fine because at one point or another, I'm gonna get pissy and just suicide bomb everything. So
I'm going to hit the one in melee with me with my quarterstaff. It's 6 points of damage.
Yeah. 23. 6. I'm sure it's dead.
Yeah, it dies.
That would have actually brought me back up to 63 too. So
I'm gonna do that nat 20, guys.
First, let me blow up on Dovin. 3 damage.
nope, that's the wrong button.
Velen, you're up.
right, hit, boom, bam, boom, boom. Like 29 to hit. These guys have no AC. I might as well just not click the button, you know?
You just need to not roll a 1.
Yeah.
Are you trying to cut a path through here?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm trying to get to him, but they're just piling on.
They gotta swarm you.
Because you are so far over them, I am going to let you have a path out. It
Okay.
will mean some attacks of opportunity.
30, yeah, that's fine.
You do take 3 damage on your way, and then there are 1, 2, 3, 4 attacks of opportunity.
He's gonna suddenly hit me now, isn't he? Just for the fun of it.
It'd be nice.
Yeah! Oh, finally!
Ooh, fuck. Shit, boy.
So as you punch through and move past them, you feel one of them stab into your back, and you feel the weight of it as it settles down and attaches itself to your back, and feels like it starts drinking. Like a giant metal mosquito.
Yeah.
Zedric.
I'm sure everything's fine. I'm sure everything's fine. Okay. Nat 20. Nat 20. I'm calling it right now.
Nat 20, I agree.
Fuck, I'm 2 for 2. 2 for 2. 2 for 2, guys. 2 for 2.
No pressure at all on that next save, Madman.
I'm 2 for 2.
It has gone success, fail, success, fail. So
2 for 2.
So you're saying he's due for a change up.
I'm saying if the pattern continues, it should be a success.
I'm saying how much have you known Madman to have a pattern continue?
He isn't, is it? Patterns don't work for them.
Nope. Okay, it's the Thopter's turn.
Shit. Fuck.
Actually, that one is one of these. I'm actually moving off to the side, but it's actually in your space because it's on your back.
Shit.
Oh shit! I didn't summon more this round. Ooh, 4 blades this round. Okay, and then let's see how many attacks we have on Velen this round. 6, 7.
This is
So,
fucking. This is
first
very,
off,
very
Val-
frustrating.
First off, Velen, you lose 5 points of damage.
Yeah, can I prevent him from being on my back somehow?
You can attack him on this turn.
I can. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you
So-
can attack him.
Okay.
He's gonna get this hit on you before you get a chance to.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 needles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we've got 2 zappers. And 1 blade.
Ooh! -1 damage. You gain 1 hit point and then you lose 5.
Yeah, but it's still, if his crit can't hit me, it's still a miss, right?
No, a nat 20 is always a hit.
Darn it! I tried.
Why is that? Hold on.
So you rolled a minus. So you have plus.
No, that
minus
should just be 2 damage. So it's a total of 7 damage.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be doing that minus on there. Let me.
I mean, death by 1,000 cuts. I'm actually going to die at one point, I think.
These things literally are the definition of death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah.
Dovin, you're up.
I'm gonna move here, and I'm going to take out my hand crossbow and shoot one of the zappy little buggers.
And I shoot Cedric to seal his fate.
I was thinking about it.
You could stabilize him.
I can't get there close enough, and I screw Velen over if I try.
Right. So. Okay, another one dies. Luckily, the zappy ones are not in melee with Velen, so you don't blow one up. No, it wouldn't anyway, because it's when you hit them. So is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
I didn't prepare healing words. Sorry, Cedric.
No.
Velen.
I hate this counter. I'm just saying it now. I really, really do hate it. I want to complain to the master beam, and I'm still gonna save him. Still gonna do what I did. I'm still gonna cut my path through because this guy and the guy on my back is getting a hit. Guy on my back is the first hit. Die. Guy in front of me, it's the second hit, and I'm gonna move. I fucking hate these accounts. Just saying. 10, 20, 30. Next round, I can actually heal you, and you get money.
Yeah, but he has to survive the death saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's on
I
his
know.
final death.
Okay. There's a
So
50-50,
you take
yeah.
6 damage from the explosions, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nothing.
I didn't expect I would go like this, guys.
Okay, so that's you done. Zedric. No pressure whatsoever.
Okay, let me just write this last sentence in that case. Because the pressure is real. Fuck you.
No pressure. No pressure.
I want to
It's not
point
like your
out.
entire character's existence relies on this one die
I-
roll.
Do want to point out that because of something he allowed you to do, you technically have a safety net.
What do you mean?
Don't you have luck?
Yeah, I don't think that can be used on that saving throws though.
Isn't it any d20?
I thought it was like a conscious thing though, that the way we framed it.
Oh, well then I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got nothing. I tried.
Yeah, I appreciate it, but sometimes chance is just chance, and you gotta give it up to
50-50.
the dice.
50-50. No pressure. No pressure at all. He's still writing his will.
Yeah.
No pressure. No pressure. It's not life or death. It's not 50-50. It's not the entire history of your character ending in this moment.
Casey, you're not helping.
Yeah. It's not like, there's no return. It's your eternal soul dying.
No.
beyond this
Hey,
chasm.
I have
I
not.
want to point out that if he dies, technically we know what happens to his body.
The Orsov
Hmm?
have not fucking.
It's not the Orzhov that gets your body.
No, I'm talking about my soul. The Orsov don't have a contract for my soul. I know that.
There's a nice black market for souls, though, that die near Deadbridge.
It's right next to
No
the one
pressure.
for limbs.
Okay, so let's do this. Fucking devils trying to tempt me. I'm a pure boy.
In what world? I want to know this world so I can blow it up.
Okay. You guys ready? You guys ready? It's happening. No!
It's over.
No! No! Oh, that hurts. Oh no.
Second note of the section. Zedric
Oh.
died.
Shit.
I said there was no pressure on the roll.
So,
There wasn't. All the pressure was on Madman, not the roll.
Oh no. Okay. That's
Cedric, killed by machines.
the way he lived. Oh. Okay, he for transparency's sake, Molotov tried.
No.
Oh.
None of this information was ever conveyed.
I mean, I like ice cream. That's my last words. Sure.
Great. The Golgari
Do I?
will-
Okay, Casey. Can I make a roll to get a lot? Because Velen's right there. If I could get like some like final words, like 3 of them, 4 of them. Like, can I make a roll for how many words I get out before I die, or something similar?
Roll me a d10.
Okay. Being great at rolling this session.
Well, now we have another problem.
You get 2 words.
Okay. Fuck me. Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Okay.
Fuck.
I gotta make it
That's
count.
your 2 words.
Okay. Fuck me. Grabs hold onto Velen's hand. Fuck me. No. Okay. So Cedric is laying there, bleeding out from this like big gash, like hole in his chest from an electric feedback. And grabs hold to Kim. Kim, you motherfucker, you better pay attention to this.
No, I'm not listening.
He's giving you his dying words and you're ignoring
Yeah, you gotta pay attention if I'm gonna give you my fucking dying words here. Stop texting. And let me give you my final confession and, I don't know, words.
He's showing you exactly how much.
I am listening, madman.
Okay,
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 so
thank
give
you.
it to me now. Give it to
Thank
me now.
you.
Come on. Show me those powerful words you're about to say.
I have 2, so there's not a lot of them.
For mama.
No, he grabs hold onto your like arm
That's already more than 2 words.
and his eyes kind of like shake awake for just a brief moment of clarity right before you are about to heal him, and says, "Never miss it, betrayed."
Betrayed who? Betrayed what? I'm gonna literally
I'm not.
slap.
I'm not.
Betrayed
I'm not
what?
gonna be. I'm not gonna be a jerk and call Niv Mizzet 2 words.
Thank you. Fuck. Yep. So now
Yep.
you guys gotta survive this.
Yeah. So now that has happened, I need to make a couple new rolls. Interesting.
A bunch of thopters just erupt from Zedric's body.
I was rough for all along.
Flesh thopters. You know, I've never actually
No.
seen flesh thopters.
Oh god, what have the Civic done? They've gone too far this time.
I now want to create flesh thopters.
They
Jesus
morph
Christ.
together into like a swarm version of a
Would
giant
that
second.
kind of be like slivers though?
Yeah, pretty much.
Thopter slivers.
We have Mimic Sliver for that.
Ooh, that gives me ideas.
Was killed by retributive. Sure.
Okay. The factory is going.
I want to point out I've gotten 2 notes done for 3 notes for the session today. Dovin tells what he learned from the legend lore. Party was ambushed by a squadron of Thopters. Zedric was killed from a bolt from the Thopter factory.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Cedric.
You could have saved him.
Yeah, by selling my soul.
Well, potentially saved him, Casey. There is so much stuff that could have gone wrong.
Mm.
I don't know why he didn't fire the lightning bolt at the factory.
No, I didn't have the range. 100
What's the
feet.
range?
100 feet, and I was like from this point, I was. I could have, but
If I was,
from
if I was,
everywhere I was previously, I didn't have the range.
It always stayed more than
Yeah.
it because its lightning has a range of 150 feet.
Yeah.
So it was basically staying 150 feet away.
well, in fairness, don't we have a guy that can create zombies? We can just bring you back in here.
It's true.
I mean, I could probably afford to have him resurrected.
Would you really want to spend that much money on Zedric?
How much would you make it cost?
Just to deal with the Orzhov.
Yeah. Something we can figure out after this battle. You guys still gotta survive.
Tovan.
Let's not plan too far ahead.
Okay, well, the upside is I have advantage. The downside is I have disadvantage, but I'm shooting that fucking factory. Let me just double check my range on that. And crossbow. 120. It should put me within the range, I think. Nope. I'm standing on top of a dead Thopter. Velen, I'm sorry for the disadvantage you now have on three of the things. Two of the things. Two of them are within range of you. But now it's within range, so... I would normally have disadvantage on this attack because it's outside of my minimum range, but I have advantage from being obscured, so it washes. For 10 points of damage on the factory.
You hit it. 10 points. Velen.
Right. After he speaks out, and he was like, "Betrayed who?" And after he realizes that Cedric is gone,
I'm a little concerned by the guy that suddenly just showed up at the corner of the map there.
you're gonna see a bit of flash of anger in Velen's eye, actually. And you're gonna see for Boros, and he's gonna start slamming.
What about for Cedric, motherfucker?
He's gonna start slamming around him, and I'm gonna activate that at the same time.
Oh shit. Nice.
Okay. You take 6 damage.
Yep. I don't know if any of them are casters, but it's more of a everything is going down kind of thing at the moment.
That's fine. That's fine, Casey. You don't need to have me in turn order.
Oh no, because something is happening on your turn.
He's really going to have fucking flesh doctors.
No.
Oh shit! I'm now seeing what's at the bottom right.
Yeah, I was like, where the fuck did that guy come
Yeah.
from?
Did you see him earlier? I was like, oh shit. Because you moved him in the middle of everything. You
Yeah,
just
I
snuck
saw
him
that.
in. Yeah, he just snuck him in.
Would I do that?
Yes.
I'm
Yes,
seeing
you
who
would.
it is also.
I haven't known you long, but I know that's something you would do.
Sneaky son.
Give me just a second.
Yeah. The Unseen Light is the feat that Casey granted me as a special for my character.
Who are you? I'm Zedric Wolfheim. Who's that? That's Zedric Wolfheim. What's going on?
I've been gone for like a month on a business trip. Who's that?
That would have been like paranoia extreme.
Yeah, and suddenly Cedric's body
Did I
changes. to
travel with?
being. Like it's been one all along.
You watch as Molotov
Of
comes
course.
walking up the path. And he reaches back and he dips his... It almost looks like the canister on his back, he's actually opened it. The Mizium canister of like the black Mizium. And he reaches back and he dips his arm into it. And he brings it out, dripping with this black Mizium. And he holds his arm up and he says, "You won't understand now. But take this as proof." And he holds out his hand. And you watch as the black liquid on his hand flies off and strikes Zedric. And as it does, Molotov vanishes. And you hear Zedric gasp.
Oh, good thing I have medicine. And detect magic.
Do I gasp or does someone else gasp?
Zedric, you are now allowed to reroll your last death save.
Okay.
With advantage.
Okay.
He fails it.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
Thank you very much.
And you are now stable at 0.
Okay. I'm pretty sure Molotov just entered my body. And not in a good way.
Dovin's looking through the swarm of insects and going, huh.
Okay, the factory is there. And now it is going to here, there, there.
Cedric might want to continue to stay on the ground.
Yeah, don't move, please.
Well, I mean, he's stable at 0. He can't move anywhere.
Yeah.
So, Velen.
I mean, I continue. If any of these guys are spellcasters, they take a damage.
Is it just any spellcasters near you that take damage?
Sorry, Casey, what did you say?
Is it just any spellcasters near you that take damage?
No, it's any that can see the light.
Okay, so Zedric's eyes are still closed at the moment.
Mine aren't.
Within 30 feet, though. And at the original feat that we based it on, I can exclude friends.
Oh,
That's okay. I'm outside of the 30-foot limit.
that would have just been funny.
Yeah.
Zedric dies and then is resurrected, and then you kill him again.
You know what, though? It doesn't matter because this is literally what's going to happen. I take the damage from the light. I regenerate from the armor. I take the damage from the light. I regenerate from the armor.
It just cancels out your regeneration.
Yeah, pretty much.
Dovin, you're up.
I am going to check one more thing because I don't know what the range on throwing a dagger is.
And you have watched as, after this all has happened, the factory has just started floating away.
Thopters now, whatever the fuck just happened later. So I'm going to take out my dagger, and I'm going to throw my dagger with one hand, and I'm going to take a shot with my hand crossbow in the other.
Okay.
So dagger first. I would have disadvantage because that's at the range, but I have advantage anyway, so it cancels out. Ignore the poison damage. I have not activated that ability. It's just, it does that automatically with the dagger.
Yeah.
And light crossbow. Hand crossbow, sorry. So 5 and 5 on the two back here.
Okay.
Oh, what I'm pretty sure is a zapper and a blade.
You are correct. And now it is 2 exploded things.
Yep.
Velen.
Die, 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 die.
It does not. I'll have to go and retrieve that.
Okay. Zedric, you lay there.
Yeah. I have now actually written Living Will and Testament. Because I thought...
Cedric lays there and goes, I've made mistakes in my life. Many mistakes.
Yeah,
This is a new chance.
Yeah, his life passes through like before his eyes, and he's like, "Oh shit, that's oh no, oh that's even oh
I
no."
did not research into explosives nearly as much as I wanted to.
Right, like shit. Considering my occupation, I should really know more about explosions than I currently do.
I should check my life insurance policy. I wonder if Dovin knows a guy. He seems to know a lot of guys.
Yeah, don't we know some?
It's questionable how many guys Dovin knows. Yeah.
There is one more character from my sheet I have not pulled from yet. I want to point out.
Dovin.
I'm going to shoot at this Thopter.
To be honest, at this point, with the factory gone, you two are going to wade through these things.
Yeah, we're just cleaning up at this point.
Yeah, so
And
we'll just say...
I'm going to stay outside of their range. I'm going to dismiss the swarm section.
I'm going to be AFK 1 minute. I'll be right back.
For the record, I did not plead with Casey to let my character live.
I'm just saying this. The second the last thing dies, I'm gonna slam my sword into the ground next to you. So if you wake up at that point, you see him slamming his sword like this near to you into the ground.
I was already dead once. Look at me again. Yeah, like you go. Whoops.
Over. Why does it smell like pee?
Yeah.
But no, seriously, there's only one character I haven't drawn from the sheet yet. And when I made my character, I rolled on the random contacts table for in the book. So I had a friendly rivalry with a troll. Who there's a troll in a room area of the Undercity who seems to find you more seems to find me interesting and who knows more than you'd think. That's the troll we went to borrow his house. I know a fine broker who can locate just about anything for the right price. We've seen him. The only one I have not used is I found a baby beast and sold it to a Rakdos Wrangler who remains grateful to me.
Oh, okay, that's a good one. Like out of a story wise.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have like okay. Casey said I couldn't say anything, but there has been dialogue.
What are you spoiling now?
I haven't spoiled anything.
I was talking about how I still have the Rakdos Wrangler that I haven't actually pulled into yet.
No, I know. I was seeing if Madman would be honest because I could hear you the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I didn't spoil anything. I didn't.
You heard me saying how the last thing dies, and I slam my sword into the ground next to him.
Yeah, although that doesn't wake him up. So until someone actually does something to...
So Dovin's going to retrieve his dagger because that doesn't come back to me. He's going to go walk over to Zedric. He's going to make a medicine check.
Mm-hmm. He is unconscious but stable.
Someone cast Revivify on me.
I cast Cure Wounds at first level.
As I realize what you're doing, because I'm assuming that I know how cure wounds look like because I have it myself.
Yeah.
You stop him and kill me.
I'm gonna go.
Oh, no. Why does that...
He's not dead.
I'm gonna turn around.
8 hit points back.
And you come awake with a sword in the ground next to your head.
And as you get up, I'm gonna, that. Oh, you're not dead. I'm gonna do like a bear grab on you.
You hug him
Take
any
2 points
harder.
of damage.
Velen, if you hug him any harder, he's going to be dead.
No, he's fine. He's fine.
No, he's not. He can't
Okay,
be.
I'll go let him go.
It's good to see you. Yeah.
I am going to cast... I'm going to ritual cast Detect Magic. Because right now, that was fucking weird, and I need to know if like, he's under the effect of an enchantment, if he's basically a simulacrum, what the hell's going on with this one?
What the fuck
Zedric
happened?
has quite a bit of magic on him.
Stuff not coming from his belongings. That's what I'm shooting for.
Cedric,
Yeah.
I thought you were gone.
I am pretty sure I was.
You're tougher than
Yes,
you look,
he
little
still
guy.
does have something not coming from his belongings.
What's the aura?
Necromancy.
Evocation.
That makes no fucking sense.
Velen, I'm pretty sure I fucking died there. I saw my
Oh.
life pass like
Shit.
on my eyes. It was
There's-
fucking awesome. Like explosions everywhere.
There's an evocation aura radiating from your body.
I
don't
think
know
I
what that
know what
means.
happened. That's gonna go away. I think I know what he just did.
Who did what?
Molotov.
He was talking in my head. Like I was laying there and he was talking in my head.
Good. What did he say?
Like all fucked up shit. Like, oh shit. Maybe we shouldn't talk about it here, but it was fucked up shit.
Great.
And then he was like, give me your soul, I will help you. I was like, no, I don't wanna do that. That seems so I don't know. And then I woke up, so maybe I did. Do I have a soul, Doven? You can tell that, right? Do I have a soul? Doven, do I have a soul? Tell me.
I don't know
wanna
how to fucking tell if you have a soul.
Fuck, we need to talk to like an Orsov or something. They can tell that, right? They're priests. They can see like if you have a soul. Fuck.
They can tell you how much your soul is worth.
I know what he did.
There were, what?
I'm pretty sure I know what he did.
Be honest with me. Am I a zombie?
No. No.
He is very annoying. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Now you know why I hit him in the head.
Please don't do that right now.
But he's so
bad.
fragile. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
I
be
am
hitting
very
him in the
fragile.
head. You see how quickly it goes down. I mean, a couple of topters just shoots him and he's dead.
I mean, technically, I shot myself, which doesn't sound good on like, on
Twice.
paper. Maybe I should just like I really need to sit down
Go to the
somewhere.
Emporium. Let's go to the Emporium.
Which
And then,
oh shit, we're still doing that. Like I
Well-
lived 1,000 years.
Casey,
Blink and an eye.
I'm gonna roll an Arcana.
Mhm.
That Arcana is related to what the hell he just did. Kim has an idea, but my guy might not.
I'm actually going to roll Arcana as well because I don't think I've ever personally myself heard anything, but maybe Dovin has. $16.
I would roll a religion check to see if it's too late to accept Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior. It's not.
Molotov Christ.
The two of you's Arcana rolls.
I guess we discussed it a bit between us as well.
Actually, I'm going to say Dovin.
Yeah.
Your Arcana roll doesn't quite get you anything, except that because of that roll, I'm going to let you now roll religion with advantage. As kind of your arcane train of thought leads you somewhere
Yeah.
else.
22.
Okay? That's very good.
Lucky.
You start thinking about the motions he was making as he did that, and the hand placement, the finger placement, as he went to activate that ability, and the finger placement of the black hand that left his hand looks like it was tracing out the sigils of resurrection.
That was a resurrection spell.
No, it wasn't.
An evocation resurrection?
No, it wasn't. But it's a part of it.
The impression that you get, Dovin, from those rolls, resurrection is supposed to be a touch spell.
Yeah.
Whatever he did with the black hand seemed to be a way of using a touch spell at range.
Exactly. That's where my mind went as
All,
well.
all I know is this: he had a black hand. If fucking superheroes start raising as zombies, I'm gonna have an issue.
I was hoping someone would get that reference. A black hand brought someone back to life. Come on.
I don't know what that means.
Zedric of Ravnica, rise.
Right, yes.
The Black Lantern Corps. They were led by an individual
shit.
called
Okay, yeah,
Their
yeah.
leader was a guy
Okay.
called the Black Hand.
Oh shit, okay, yeah, I now got the reference. Okay, yep. That's creepy. I'm cool with that. I will eat brains.
In fact, I just have to bring it out now. Hold on.
Oh shit,
I
hey, a
had
bit
the
a bit
tumbler.
The
lower.
Black Hand.
Yeah,
Oh.
I had the tumbler, like the Blackest Night Black Hand tumbler. Remember how I said I broke my favorite glass? That was the
Uh-huh.
glass I.
There you go, the Black Hand.
Badass.
He's
I have all
on
the
my
tra-
shelf with my other lanterns.
All of them?
I don't have all of them. I'm missing Saint Walker.
That's
And
okay. So are the
Larfleeze.
comics.
I'm also missing Larfleeze.
Also, so is the comics.
Yeah. I've got Hal Jordan and Parallax, though. Oh no, I do have Larfleeze. He's off on the edge. No, it's Saint Walker and Indigo 1 that I'm missing. Okay, so now that we've had that little diversion, what are you guys up to?
Guys, I mean, maybe we should do this while we, I don't know, walk. I think I was dead. I'm pretty sure of it.
Oh no, you were dead.
Oh shit, that's good to know. In that case, I can let you know not a lot of things happens in the afterlife. Like,
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, so that was a bit uneventful. I was hoping like pearly gates or something, but no.
There's a reason why so many Golgari, so many Devkaren look into the path of Lichdom.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I can see that now.
Yeah.
Either way,
I'm gonna
You want
reach
to be a
into my
lich?
backpack. I'm gonna take out an apple. I'm gonna throw it to him.
the quest doesn't end here, Cedric.
Yeah, could you just give me 1 minute while I just sit here and like contemplate that I just died and just I'm sitting
There's
here
no
right now?
time. Let's go.
Okay. I'll do the like walk and talk. Walk and talk. Yeah, I'll do a walk and talk. An apple. Walk and talk an apple. That's all I do.
I'm gonna put the sword back. I'm gonna.
It's good to have you with us, though.
As we're walking, Dovin's gonna walk up to Cedric and goes, "You were dead. You're not
thank you.
dead now. You're
Yeah.
not dead now.
Okay.
Congratulations. That's the entirety of the thought. What you do
Right.
now is your choice. What happened before then doesn't damn matter. That being said, you don't stop giving me headaches, I will punch you in the back of the head."
That's
And
the
he walks
rest of
over.
what I got, Casey. That's mine done for
40.
today.
Oh,
Okay.
thank you. I now have
Nice.
48 hit points. And Cedric kind of goes like when you say back of the head, he can, and then realize he didn't get a slap. He just goes, "Okay, thanks." See, now I'm saying thank you for not getting slapped. That's weird.
I've conditioned him. The conditioning worked.
The Stockholm syndrome has finally kicked in.
No, what's it called? That guy who did dog experiments with the tingling.
Pavlov.
Pavlov. Yeah, that's you have Pavlov treated him. Very close to Molotov.
You've Pavloved all over Zedric.
On the way there, though, Cedric would kind of mention, like, "All right, but guys, before we get there, you gotta know, like, he talked into my head while I was like laying there bleeding out."
And I asked you what he said, and you rambled. And we
Yeah,
have
yeah.
this
Well,
deal.
it was a lot of it, and it was like talking, and it was very convincing. But I didn't give in. But apparently, that didn't like. I don't know. Like he seemed like he was kind of he seemed like a good guy when he talked to me. I thought that maybe was a trick or something, but then I don't know.
The most dangerous people in the world are the people that believe in what they're doing.
Yeah. So he's saying,
That makes me very dangerous.
and he kind of looks around.
You acted like a.
He's saying that the visit told him to blow up the boiler works.
Great.
Acting like a villain to fulfill his role, he said.
The group is called the Cult of Niv Mizzet.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting him to be completely clean clawed.
All right, but when we talked to the visit amongst them all, he said like, "Oh, he's gotta be stopped," and like it seemed like Molotov like, "Well, yeah, that's part of the plan. Like, you create a villain, you take some heroes, you put them against each other. It's all part of it." Something. So I don't know if that's really true or if it's just fucking insane. It wouldn't be out of question, or if it's just being tricked by something.
Considering the fact the group is called the Cult of Niv Mizzet,
Yeah, but
I do believe
false
that
branding.
I do believe that Molotov is insane. B, Niv Mizzet's claws are not clean. And C, we're probably playing right into their fucking little hands, as we've been doing this entire time. But we have nothing else to go on.
Sure. I don't know. He seemed very convinced that he was doing a good thing.
Again, the most dangerous people are the ones that believe in what they're doing. The Azorius were extremely convinced that arresting all of the Golgari was a good thing. It wasn't, but they were really, really dangerous to us. And then a Gorgon supposedly caused a massive breakout. I don't know. That was not where I was locked up.
Right. Yeah, I'm just saying that. Like, I don't think the message would do something like that, but maybe something like impersonating it would think so. I don't know, but I mean, he's thinking like this is all like he's the good guy in all of this, pretending to be a bad guy. So if we were to talk him next time, like he was a good guy, maybe he
It's
would be more inclined to surrender or be more like giving up information.
Zedric, we tried that when we first met him.
Yeah, but now we have like strings to pull on. Last time we just gave like whoa vague things, but this time we have like there's a connection. Like if we were to meet him next time
Zedric?
and say we know you're doing this for a good
Zedric?
reason. Yeah.
Please take what I'm about to say with a grain of salt. But right now, someone that we are suspecting to be a terrorist raised you from the dead. While your information is great, any suggestion you make about meeting him is suspect.
I see your point. I hear you. I'm gonna disregard it and continue with my point though.
We should take a rest.
I'm just saying for a future reference, like maybe try to, if we see him next time, maybe not blast him out of the sky, but maybe talk to him. He seemed like a pretty chill dude. Besides, blowing up one of the most important parts of Ravnica, but besides that, very chill.
It is very likely he has been played.
Maybe, but maybe that means that if we could make his eyes open up, he can maybe, see
We
the error
also
in
need
his
to
ways.
point out that as of right now, we know he's a doppelganger. And he actively tried to murder us. And the cult actively murdered the other party. And we know that he was involved with what the other party was looking for.
I don't think the way Molto was talking doesn't make me think he wasn't off the Isit. So, sure, you might just...
As far as we know, Molotov Kirktroll was of the Isit.
Yeah, but I mean, what I'm saying is that if he, I think it's, if he's a doppelganger that has his head screwy from, the things. Anyway, I'm saying he has Isid in his heart, at least, even if it doesn't really show. I think. Right? You're laughing?
Look, my friend.
Yeah.
I have Boros in my heart as well, beating loud and clear. Doesn't change the fact that I don't always believe in what I do.
Yeah.
I believe in some of it, but I have my own brain.
Yeah. See, I'm not saying we should, not stop him or not continue with our current quest. I'm just saying if we see him again, let's try diplomacy first. Because I really think we can talk him around if we just be somewhat human towards him. No offense, Doven.
I have no response. Hang on. That was a good one. That was a good one. I don't know how to respond to that.
He has finally flummoxed you.
Hang on. They got me with something I can't.
All right. I guess we continue walking in the meantime while you go, what the fuck did he just say to me?
Doven just goes quiet, trying to think of a response.
I'm like, I'm a bit flabbergasted looking at Dover like.
Dovin's sitting there going, I wonder how many scorpions I can fit into his bedroll before the stings are lethal.
You're gonna see Dover like go in front of like, hello, are you okay? Hello,
I'm fine. That,
are you sure?
yeah, no.
I've never heard you shut up before.
You heard me be more quiet than him, so.
No,
Yes.
you're actually as bad as him. I just don't say it out loud.
At least what comes out of my mouth makes sense.
If you say so. Then I'm gonna go like, anyhow, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. We have to go to the Emporium because we have literally nothing else to work off of.
Yeah.
So,
Well, what happens if you go to the Emporium and we get played?
I'm sorry, repeat that.
If we go there and we get played.
Blamed for what?
Played. Not blame.
Oh, played. Right now we know that it's very likely that either the Goblin or him or Edric or Ed blah 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 blah.
Words.
Words are hard.
Words don't come easy to me. Dun, dun, dun.
We know that either Edric or Edgrin are involved at this point. One of them has to be. So we go there, we get Edgrin, we get Edric, and we try and figure out what the hell's going on their part. They could both be involved, or only one of them could be. I don't know. It could be Edric Jr. for all we know. I couldn't see the face. I'm going by what we know.
So we're screwed.
No. But we don't have much to go on. Screwed means we would have nothing to go on.
Oh. Might as well as.
No. But we have. There's a lot of other things that were in that I said that could be useful. Right now, we're starting with the most recent event I saw and working back.
Okay. I trust you. As far as I can throw you. So it's all good.
That's far.
Okay. You guys do eventually make your way to the Chasm Market.
Really fucking hard to play dumb. Oh yeah. Custom market.
Where are you headed first?
Edgrin and then Edric.
Okay. Everyone give me a perception check as you head into the market.
Dun, dun, dun,
26.
I'm gonna give myself disadvantage because he's contemplating death and what it means and what's even point of living.
22.
Okay, Dovin and Velen.
And Cedric's like, I don't.
So I've offended Dovin, Dovin has offended you, you offended me. So we're all a bit like bitter, so we're all looking around.
The two of you, as you're looking around and you start heading towards the stall where you purchased the skull, you notice someone leaving the market.
Okay.
Someone you recognize
As
I was gonna ask that.
as a certain vampire.
Oh. You. No,
I
I don't
look-
see it.
I look at Dovin, and I'm like,
her now, them after. Don't
Who's
kill her.
now?
Don't.
no.
Alright, let's just not go kill anyone. I mean, who would you even... Her. Yes, maybe. Maybe you should kill her. Slowly. right after she gives back my memories.
Not how it works.
I don't know how it works. Do you know how memories work? I just thought they were there, but now they're not.
She is
You don't even
literally
know what's not there.
Exactly. It's just like
I'm not even sure if you're all there to begin with, so that is
she took something very
it's a
important
bit of
to
a
me.
mess.
So Dovin's just gonna head up to her. He's gonna tell Velen to get in front of her.
Yeah.
She's basically walking toward the underground area,
Yep.
being quite careful to stay away from the light as much as possible.
Yep.
And you basically, one in front, one behind, walk up to her.
Should I
She-
sideline?
I'm gonna walk up with a grin.
I'm gonna.
You
She
weren't
kinda-
there last time, so
Yeah, you don't even know her really. You
yeah, I pointed her out.
you've known her by reputation and description.
Yeah.
You didn't actually meet her.
Who was playing with a box cutter?
Sorry, not a box cutter, a needle.
Okay. Of course.
What, doesn't everyone have retractable needles?
No.
No. Like we
Why
don't
not?
have like assassin weaponry like at home. Like you know when you want to
I
phone
have-
the prime
I have a
minister.
couple of them.
Thingy.
Like,
It's to fill his thingy. Come
Yeah.
on.
yeah, you know when the prime minister is walking down, you just want to stab him with cyanide. Like you have one of those, of course. Of
It works
course.
well.
When you want to drain someone, work like a charm.
I actually am sneaky for once.
Zedric is sneaky.
As we are walking to meet up with her, Dovin is going to let Cordy and Sep out of his bag of holding.
Okay.
So you never did give me the stats for them.
For the zombies,
Yes.
if we need them, I can get some.
Yeah. I think I can even look it up.
Yeah, they're
think
just
it's in the default
standard
menu.
zombies. Yeah. She kind of, as you step in front of her, she just kind of stops, and after a few moments, she looks at you and says, "Excuse me, but you are blocking my path."
I know.
Yeah, we have something to ask you. And Dovin pulls out the skull. Look familiar?
I have seen many skulls in my time.
On top of the head of a giant red-haired ghoul?
Quite specific, but still not singular. They do like to decorate themselves.
While he was looking at the wings in the sky?
Why exactly are you detaining me here?
Because I know you're
succinct
involved.
in your questions.
Very well. I know you're involved with the investigation we're doing for the Guild Pact.
That is not a question.
I'm getting to that.
Get there faster.
At this point, you're
Fine.
gonna see me smile. Yeah, I like this lady.
Yeah. Yeah, Cedric is gonna be like in earshot, but like still a little bit off, so he can approach her into like personal space after
Fine.
or later.
You want to
What
step
did
into a
you-
vampire's personal space. Got it.
Well, not yet. Soon, though. I'm gonna be right there
I
in
am
personal.
in her space already.
Fine. What did you get from him when you killed him?
Matters of business carry amount of discretion.
Yes. Well, unfortunately, the people who hired you are currently probably planning to cause massive widespread destruction.
Then I shall endeavor not to accept another contract from them.
And your
Unless the
employer
price
is one
is
of the
right.
people we're working for.
I currently have no employer. I work as a freelancer.
Are you still part of the Demir?
I
Then
pay
your
my
guild
dues.
master. Then your guild master is one of the people we're currently working for.
The Demir Guildmaster, if he exists, has no bearing on my day-to-day work.
Except that right now he does. Because we work for him. And whoever you killed the man that this belonged to for is attempting to cause widespread destruction. So,
Do you wish to contract me to do something about this?
I wish to know what you got from the person who used to this
You wish
belonged
me
to.
to disclose business confidential information.
Confidential information doesn't apply when the person involved is trying to... Time out. Tongue-tied. Confidential information doesn't apply when the individual involved blew up the boiler works.
My definition of confidential information is that information that I am paid for remains between myself and those who paid me. Outside actions don't really enter into that.
Except as of right now, they do. You killed that Gruul.
Allegedly.
I need to know. Let's say there was an eyewitness.
Have you any evidence of this witness?
You do. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Starts waving the skull. Funny thing about legend lore spells. They don't lie. They show you exactly what something is affiliated with. Because this was on his head when you committed that crime, I saw you do it. And now you can attempt to attack me for that, but I'm very sure my friend there, wearing the Boros regalia, is going to have a very fun time with you. Which means, yes, you might hurt me, but he's going to end you.
She turns and looks at you, Velen, and she says, Boros, enforcer of law. Your friend is now saying that you plan to smite me for fulfilling my contracts in a legal manner. Is that true?
You forgot one thing, my friend. I'm the oath of the Mage Slayer. We don't...
Tongue-tied?
Time out! Tongue-tied!
We don't adhere to the same law as you, my friend, do. Because at the end, we work towards a goal. And this goal, there's a higher purpose.
You've gone very quiet, Kim.
Yeah, he's been doing that.
Oh, sorry, it's my mic being away from my face. That's probably better.
Yeah.
It's about... So, me, Boros, will ensure that I fulfill the purpose given to us by one of the biggest lawgivers in the land. Yes. And if that means taking you down like a dirty little vampire you are, I will.
You hunt mages?
Yeah.
Then you have no quarrel with me.
Oh, yes, I do. Because, my friend, I don't like undeads either.
He says that with a quote.
Like, I have a long list of things I dislike.
Your basis then is prejudice rather than legal.
No, it's legal. This time I actually have the law behind me as well. It feels really good, actually, threatening someone with the law. But anyhow, just turn around, get done with your business, and all of these nasty pieces have to go away.
What he's
I will
trying
be
to
going
say.
now.
No, you won't.
And she turns to try to walk away from you.
Do I really?
Steps in front of her.
Yeah, I'm gonna just take a sidestep.
No.
Each of you roll me a dexterity check, because she is very live.
I'm not doing it. Cordy is, so she's probably going to get past him.
Yeah, well, roll me a dexterity check at -1 for him.
-2.
-2, is it? Right, okay.
Could I break
What am I
stealth
doing?
and
Sorry.
also go for it. Sorry.
Just roll me a dexterity
15.
check.
Okay. I know dexterity, so I'm fucked on this.
Could
Oh
I?
crap! She rolled poorly.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't even defeat me. That's bad.
+5, and she rolled an 8.
Yeah.
So she turns to go, and you step in front of her again.
Last warning, lady.
And you notice she starts to raise her voice. Is this harassment never to end?
Tell us what you took from the gruel, and it ends. Because as of right now, what my friend here didn't say was right now, you're interfering with an investigation by not telling us.
Oh, you forgot to say who actually has given us the investigation, man.
No, I said that.
Oh, did you? Oh.
Information regarding my work is confidential. It is not to be shared. This harassment will end.
Fine.
And
Show me
you
where that
started you
information
started to
is.
notice people nearby are starting to take notice.
Lady, we're here on official business conducting investigation into ongoings, which we cannot disclose in public. And if you don't come with us and disclose this information, we have no option but to take you down.
You come here on business and authority that you will not disclose publicly, yet you wish me to follow you.
Tovin
I
just
will
slaps
not be
himself in the head.
kidnapped in contravention of my legal rights and
no.
professional duties.
Tovin just slaps himself in the head. We can say who we work for, Valen.
And at this point, there are a lot of people. There is a crowd gathering.
Tovin yells, "This is official Guild Pact business. Velen, for the love of God, man. We can say these things."
Guild,
Oh,
yes,
I
of
thought
course.
we weren't allowed to say
Guild
we were
Pact.
here on Guild Pact business. Sorry. I'm
And
I'm
she
gonna.
actually kind of turns as you're going about this and looks at the crowd. She says, of course, Guild Pact business. Now that there is an observance, they wish to make this claim. Very well then, sigils, paperwork.
We do have paperwork, as I recall.
Yeah, we do.
So yeah,
Do
Dovin
you?
produces the paperwork.
What paperwork did you have?
They were giving us. They said they were giving us.
They gave us the
Bleh.
clearance. They gave
Yeah,
us the
they
clearance to
gave
work
us
for the Guild
paperwork
Pact.
for clearance. So
They
this way,
gave-
if we ran,
They gave you the contract.
No,
they
clearance.
gave us proof that we were working with them. This way, in case we ran into Azorius, we wouldn't get arrested.
Pretty much.
Because in order to do that, they would have had to give us something, because we were still technically wanted. So they would have had to give us something.
True.
Like we work for the Guild Pact, not like we have the authority to arrest X person, but rather we work for the X. We promise we are the Guild Pact. We don't lie.
Dovin pulls out the paperwork and looks at Velen and goes, "Velen, why? Why
Because
must you make things
Yeah,
more difficult?"
So I will
Because I
say to
find
you
it
that the
funny.
paperwork that you have
It says that we're working on behalf of the Guild Pact, and
basically is a pardon of basically because it was made for the Azorius. It's a pardon of crimes in relation to works accomplished on behalf of the Guild Pact.
Yeah.
ongoing. No, it needs to be
Yeah, it
ongoing.
would say it was ongoing.
Yes,
Or we
but
would be in trouble.
what I'm saying though is that although that's perfect if you're trying to show it to the Azorius, it's not something that would necessarily prove to this person that you have authority to question them.
That depends
see what
on
I'm
how
saying?
much of
So
that depends on
then
how much of a lawyer they are. If
Yeah, it
someone
depends
were
on how
to-
much of a
it's the
the
demure.
average the
It's the
average
demure.
person it would be plenty to cow them.
Yeah.
But she's already given you the opinion that she's not. Yeah.
But
But it's fine.
She could lawyer it, is what I'm
Yeah,
giving you.
okay.
Dovin just
Question.
covers his face and says, "Fine, go, Velen."
No, she's coming with us because we'll let the guys down at the Guild Pact sort this out.
Velen,
I am not going to be kidnapped by you.
No, you're
Velen,
not. You're going to be brought in for questioning at the Guild Pact.
Velen.
Yes, Domin. You're gonna see a
You
smile on
have
my face.
dug our grave deep enough.
I'm not digging, my friend.
Yes, you are.
No,
didn't
because
tell
that
her-
means I would have a shovel and a ground and things to.
Oh my God! It's a figure of speech. He looks at her. Dovin looks at her and goes, "Do you see what I have to work with? Do you see
And
what I have to
as this is going on, you see her look over and she goes, Chuloi, call for my litigator, please.
No, you can go. Velen, don't stop her. You're the one that made this mess worse than it needed to be.
What do you mean, mess? I am doing what you told me to.
Yeah, and you could have told her from the beginning that we were working with the Guild Pact. You didn't. Now there's a crowd. Now it looks like we're trying to kidnap her. All of these things could have been said if you had just told her at the beginning that we were working with the Guild Pact. Instead, you made it harder than it needed to be. It's not a secret mission. It was never a secret mission. We have never hidden the fact that we were working with the Guild Pact from anybody. Why would it be a secret mission now?
I thought we weren't allowed to say that.
We have been saying it since we
Casey,
started working.
I'm gonna sneak off and I'm gonna make something in an alley explode for an distraction
No, don't.
because these guys are horrible at this and they can't talk themselves out of it. They want to talk themselves into it.
As
Oh,
Zedric goes
shit!
to,
Then
as
you
Zedric
hit
goes to
myself
walk
with
off,
the-
Dovin's like,
No, I'm not there.
He was
I'm not there.
already away.
Yeah, I'm away. You see me in the crowd going.
as he's
out the
going
direction.
away, it's like Dovin just says, "Cordy, go get him, please. Just go get him, please."
And he's going to head that direction, but Zedric does have a lead on him.
Yeah.
Zedric, what are you trying to blow up?
Okay, no, I'm trying to cause a distraction so these guys don't cause any more of a public disturbance.
That's the thing.
Because there's a bigger public disturbance over there.
Okay, so what kind of public disturbance are you trying to cause?
Is there something that can fall over, or like a big ton of barrels? I'm thinking, for
There
example.
are a lot of flammable market stalls.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna cause a fire again. I've been there, done that. I don't
Okay.
want to keep myself. I'm a rich
Multiple times on different characters.
Okay, let's.
You see 3 different stalls that have barrels at them that could be knocked over.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One of them appears to be an alcohol cellar.
Mm-hmm.
One of them appears to be a alchemist, and one of them does not have anything on their signage indicating what exactly it is they're selling.
I'm gonna see if I can identify like a crucial little I'm gonna try to see which barrel stack is the most
I want to point
unstable.
out that while he's doing this, Dovin has already let her go.
Yeah,
Okay,
but was
because
Velen letting her go?
because it didn't seem like you guys weren't. So this is why I'm doing this.
Like Dovin is going to if Velen tries to stop her, Dovin's just gonna say, "Nope, go. If you have to, go behind me." Because my friend here has screwed all of this up and has made our lives far more difficult than it
No,
needs
he
to be.
did screw it up.
No, I didn't screw anything up.
I'm looking.
Velen, are you letting her go?
Oh, Dovin said yes. My mind's saying no. Kind of just want to hit her, but public. Yeah, fine.
Okay.
Old Velen would have killed her. Just saying. So this is a good step in the right direction.
Dovin is just sitting there shaking his head
So I'm gonna walk over to Dolvin, and I'm gonna whisper in his ear.
Now we can follow her and see what she's really doing.
You are not the stealthiest person in the world. Where's Malgar? We need Malgar to follow her.
Yeah, we need Margaret to do the stealth.
By the way, while this is going on now, and Zedric's like trying to figure out the barrel, Cordy just walks up to him and goes.
So, just to tell you guys why I'm laughing and what's going on, my missus she has to take a bit of iron, so she just drank this, and her face, yeah.
Your camera is censoring the text.
Yeah,
No, I'm not kidding. Like your camera is censoring the text.
is it?
It really is. It's like
Yeah.
blurring it.
Yeah.
I can't even see his
Yeah.
camera.
If you hold it a bit back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you
hold
have
it a
that.
bit
You
back.
have that filter effect on your camera.
Yeah. Hold it a bit back.
Oh,
A bit
let me
back.
see if I can turn that on.
Here.
Then I don't know.
It's somehow or another the background filters.
Yeah,
it.
there we
Yeah,
go.
that got it.
Okay, gentle.
Yeah, so it's
Okay,
pretty
there we
much
go.
iron. It's
Okay,
just
there we
iron.
go.
Yeah, it's just
Okay,
iron.
okay.
But it just. But she literally told me it's like a Satsuma had a period.
Okay.
It tastes like shit, basically, is what she's saying.
So Zedric, you're like trying to figure out these barrels, and like this zombie just comes up to you, and like a child that would tug on their parents' arm. That's exactly what he's doing to your arm. He's like,
Well,
pointing back towards Dovin and Velen,
yeah.
and
Well,
you could
it's
probably see. You could see her probably leaving at this point.
okay. Okay. So the boss is behaving, is he?
So he's
And
standing
it's
there.
just it's like tugging on your arm like a small child.
You're
They're
not
not
big of
intelligent.
you're
They're
not
not
big of a
intelligent.
talker, are you?
I can literally envision him standing there
All right.
with like
Let's
a
go here.
cube of. I can see him standing there with like a dynamite cube and a match, and like, oh, okay.
I'm just gonna throw a bit of ball bearings over my shoulder and walk away.
Cool guys don't look at people falling on their ass.
No,
We need
they
to
fuck shit up.
we need
They
to-
fuck shit up,
we
then
need
they
to get
walk
someone to
away.
help her to see what she's really up to now, then, because she will go and speak to the people that has to do with this.
Right, but oh, hi, by the way. That was a big, giant clusterfuck that you guys managed to do.
No, I did exactly what we needed to. Now we can.
Oh no,
follow her and
I'm
find
not.
out.
I'm not blaming one of you. I'm blaming both of you. So.
Oi, you died. I saved you.
All right, I appreciate that, and maybe I should at least wait half a day before I take the high horse. So actually, I'm just gonna jump on down from that one.
Dovin looks at Cordy and goes, Cordy, could you whap?
Right, you shouldn't be teaching them that. All right.
Chris, check your messages.
Okay, hang on.
Right. So
There we go.
should we go after her or should we go after the guy that we actually had our trace on?
Dovin sighs as he walks away.
Yeah, I mean now she knows that we're following her, so maybe that's
No, we're not gonna follow her.
yeah.
She already gave me some kind of information. We need to go talk to Edric and Edgar,
All right.
since this was a bust.
Okay. Who do you want to go talk to?
We get the goblin first, and then we get the corpse emporium.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
You head on over to him. He's sat at his stall. You can tell he's kind of been watching the commotion, and as you walk up, he kind of chuckles and says, "Well, that didn't go great for you, did it?"
Dovin looks at Velen and goes, yeah, you're right. Look, remember that investigation we were working on?
No, yeah. Something about something or other. Yeah.
That's the thing. Yes, that's it.
Make you a deal. I'll pay you 200 gold to come with us. So this way you don't lose any wages, but we need you to come with us for a little bit.
That's allowed. Did you pay me 200 to come with you? No.
200 gold. Follow a bunch of guys.
We're going over to the Corpse Emporium.
Oh, I can go across the way, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, where's the gold?
Dovin hands him 20 platinum.
Okay. He pockets it and trots over with you.
I'm looking at Dovin like.
I mean, some people have money to spare, man. If they want, they can do that. I mean, I rather they spend it on research, but I mean, you could pay it to trash goblins too, if you want, I guess. I mean,
If I had 200 gold, and I don't do, I only have these plats, that would have made a lot easier.
yeah, well, all right. Let's see what this guy has to say. I mean, we gotta interrogate him or something, right?
Yep. So
So he follows you over. Yeah, no problem.
Yep. Okay, so when we get to the
He'll,
Corpse
he'll walk 15 feet for 200 gold, sure.
when we get to the Corpse Emporium, Dovin knocks on the door. Unless Junior is outside.
About to say, yeah, there's not even like a... there is someone stood outside, yeah. And it is Junior again, yeah.
We need to talk to your dad again.
He's not in at the moment. I can take a message.
Did he happen to leave like 5 minutes ago, right as some commotion was happening outside?
I mean, it was just a few minutes ago, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
He
I'm
said
back
he
on my
was,
high horse again. I'm gonna get off it again. Here we go.
he said he was heading to the
Standing here.
bank to deposit some funds from some clients earlier.
Question. I'm sure you saw the commotion.
Well, yeah,
Was
who
she-
didn't?
Was she over by you earlier?
No?
Have you ever seen her before?
Yeah, she's in here all the time.
Was she in here when that gruel was brought in?
I don't know.
Who brought the gruel's personal belongings over to him?
He
kind of looks at you clueless.
In what direction did he leave?
Edgren.
And where
who
did he go?
brought you the stuff? And before you...
Hang on, Doven. We need just you can continue questioning him, but we need to know what direction he went. I can run after him while you continue the questioning.
Just reminding you guys, this is the kid who you previously established really can't be asked with anything that's going on here.
I know, which is why I turned to the goblin.
Yeah.
Where did he go? Guys, answer. Someone.
Wait, who are you asking?
Both of them at this point. Like, where did he go? In what direction?
He headed to the bank.
Edgren.
I'm gonna start running in towards the bank.
I'm going to ask you a question. I want the honest truth. Who brought the gruel's belongings to you? Who was the person in the robes?
Robes. Half the people that sell to me wear robes.
Edgren?
You have to understand, this is a big deal to you, this piece of scrap. This is one transaction of 100 a day for me. I don't know. The person in robes. Look around here. Half of the people here wear robes.
But
a quarter of them are black. Half of them are
Edgren,
red.
Here's the problem. When we came to the Corpse Emporium, before we saw you last time, I was told Edric Sr. brought you the parts.
He does that quite a bit.
Okay. I used a spell on this. He turns to Edric Jr. Does your dad make it a point to wear black robes?
I mean, he's got a few sets.
Does he make it a point to wear them when he brings stuff over to Edgren?
He usually only wears them on days where we actually have to bury the bodies that don't resell.
Okay.
They're funerary robes.
See now, does he make it a business? Does he make it a point to see Edgren before he does that? Because right now I have a problem. I have cast a spell on this skull. It showed me.
They do business all the time. I wouldn't be. It's across the path. I wouldn't be surprised if he stopped there on his way somewhere else. It happens. I mean, you're heading off for a walk to go somewhere. You stop across the way on the way. It's we're back and forth across this thing half a dozen times a day.
And just for the record, when I wrote earlier, Cedric isn't waiting here for the interrogation, but running off towards the bank.
Yeah, no, I heard. Yeah,
in the direction it was saying.
How long ago did your dad leave?
5 minutes, maybe.
So right when the commotion started?
I mean, I heard a bit of a commotion, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Did he seem
What
like
was going on?
Did he seem like he was in a rush to leave?
My dad's always in a rush.
You are literally the least helpful person in existence.
That's what my dad says, yeah. Kim's
Wow. I like that.
If your dad gets back here before we talk to him, tell him that that Dovin was here looking for him again.
All right. So, who's Dovin?
I told you my name the last... Wow, you really are the most useless person in existence.
I like him.
Literally told you my name when we met.
He pisses you off more than I do, so this is funny.
Still doesn't piss me off more than Zedric does.
No, but that's a whole other level. We're not going there.
He annoys in this life and the next.
All right, we head towards the bank. Edgren, I'll be by later to talk to you again.
Oh, you think I should deposit some of this platinum?
No, we're following. Oh, for the love of... Why?
While we're in the bank.
Edric, can you have one of your dad's shirts, please? Preferably one that was not freshly laundered.
One of my dad's shirts.
Yes.
It's a really strange request.
Yeah, well, I need to track your father. In order to track your father, I can do so by scent. I need something with his scent. This is too important to wait for him, and I need to see how quickly I can find him.
He kind of looks around and goes, I've got one of his aprons, but I don't know what good it's going to do you.
I'm also going to be inciting this kid. Oh, it was a 2, and then it wasn't.
He seems fairly clueless.
All right.
He honestly seems just
Bring me
useless.
the apron.
He brings you a blood-soaked apron.
You have something that doesn't have the scent of. You have something that doesn't have, like, would most likely have just his scent on it. A sock, even.
Dad doesn't normally get undressed in the corpse areas. I mean, we think about what we do here.
Do you have his gloves?
Everything has a scent on it.
Gloves.
He goes back in the back, and he eventually does come out with a set of gloves. Because
Cool.
I here. Just
I
you
am
guys
going.
are really weird.
I am going to wild shape into a regular wolf, not a moss dog this time.
Okay.
And I'm going to.
That doesn't help him think you're not weird.
It's fine. I don't care what this kid thinks of me right now. This kid is fucking useless. I thought my little brother was fucking useless. This kid's just.
That's what his dad says.
And I'm going to sniff inside the gloves because that is the spot that would be the least tainted by the smell of his work.
Right. Okay.
And then I am going to track this man.
Okay.
I have 8 minutes head start.
That's
just
fine.
for conversation.
I'm a wolf.
Yes.
Yes.
But I'm thinking running.
Which means if he has turned away from the bank.
If you're turning into a wolf and running, and he's running away, I'm going to lose you guys after a little while.
Well,
That's true.
Zedric's already left.
Yeah,
He
I ran
was
away
on
like before this conversation
Stick
started.
with me. I'm tracking him.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
need
but
to make
go
a
fast.
perception check or a survival
Yes.
check.
Survival. Sorry, survival. Yeah.
Okay. Am I getting advantage on that because I have the smell specifically?
I'm actually going to rule that it's going to be a normal roll.
Okay, because it used to be
Because-
wolves had a bonus to that for tracking, but then they got rid of the bonuses. For some
Here's
reason.
the thing. I would say that you would have advantage because of the scent.
But there's so much
but
going on around.
I
you.
would also say you're in a crowded market, which would give you disadvantage.
Yep.
So the two balance out to a standard roll.
23.
Okay, you managed to track him. And you actually will catch up with Zedric before you catch up with him.
Okay.
And by the time you catch up with Zedric, you are still heading towards the local bank branch.
Still gonna keep following.
Okay. You keep following. And you eventually do get to the bank branch. And the scent
the
seems
smell
to lead
going
inside.
Yep. I look at Zedric and I just kind of do that thing where it's like, go on.
Well, yeah, I'm fucking running here. Am I not? Doggo, Dovid.
I don't want to break my wild shape to go in.
Yeah, no, he's running. He's still running. He's not gonna. He's been running this whole time.
Well,
What you want about? He's looking at the door.
Yeah.
well.
No, I'm not running at the door. We're looking at the door. He wouldn't
While
stop.
he's doing that, I'm going to sniff around the building to see if I pick up the trail leaving the building anywhere.
No trail of him leaving.
Right. And I break my wild shape and go inside.
Okay.
I'm walking behind him.
Okay. So what do we do?
Looking for Edric.
You guys caught up very fast. Well,
Yeah, they were. It was a wolf tracking, so yeah,
Yeah.
they were able to kind of cut through areas a lot quicker than you were able to.
all right.
So
Generally, when people see a wolf running
Plus-
down the street, they tend to give it a berth.
plus, although you say you're running, try running in crowded streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried
You
running
don't
through New
actually
York.
really
it doesn't
run
happen.
at much
It's
of a
actually
pace.
really quite hard because I've tried that. It's really bloody hard.
Like
So
I said, the
between that,
advantage
it was- yeah.
the advantage I had was that I was in wolf form, and people tend to, give those a wide berth when they see those walking down the street. Is that a wolf? Yeah, we should probably get to
Everyone
the sidewalk.
roll me perception as you go into the bank.
Okay.
Oh no.
19. Also, Cordy and Sep are back in the bag of holding.
Okay.
Bellin,
Him?
Yeah,
we need
Are
a
you rolling
perception.
perception?
Perception.
I did.
I don't
Hasn't
see it.
shown.
What? Are you kidding me?
Does it show for you?
Yeah.
Okay, so that then.
What was it then? It's just being odd.
Yeah. Sorry, I linked it as a picture as well, but it's 18.
Okay. Everyone except Cedric.
Yep.
Starting to develop a pattern here.
Yeah, sounds familiar. Yeah.
Well, he died today. Give him a break.
I was frozen today.
He senses it's a bit out of whack. That's fine. We'll give him until tomorrow.
Yeah, he took something with him from the other side.
What? It's not his brains. I'm wondering what
The
else.
two of you notice
Yeah.
the gentleman you're looking for being led into a back office, kind of like the equivalent of like a private banking office, or kind of like where you would talk to the bank manager type thing, by an Orzhov that you recognize.
Who?
It's the old man, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh God.
Shit.
Jovin yells, "Hold up, hold up, hold up. Office of the Guild Pact investigation. Stop."
Look at my badge. Like a roll
don't
of
have a
scrolls. No, like a roll of scrolls, like going down to the floor, holding it up like this. Look at that.
And as
Cedric,
you
we need
start
to
waving
talk
that
to you.
around, two Azorius guards who are in this bank step forward and stop and say, "Very well, yes, bring the documentation. We'll check it."
Right, here it is.
And they take it from you and start, and one of them is looking at you while the other one starts actually reading this document.
Jovin looks, "You're going to need to stop them then, because if you let them get away, you reading that is pointless, and you've caused a problem. So at least stop them while you're reading that, please."
The other guard kind of looks back and goes, "They're going into the bank manager's
Yeah,
office.
stop them, please.
Excuse me, sir. These gentlemen say they're from the Guild Pact to speak with you. We haven't confirmed that yet, but if you would." And the old man kind of looks at the guy that was coming into his office and says, I do apologize. I'll only be a few moments."
Both of you.
And he turns and starts walking towards you and goes, "I'm sorry, but you claim to be here on Guild Pact business. You are causing quite a disturbance in our bank."
Yes, well, see, right now, someone that looks like you attacked a group that is now currently working for the Guild Pact. And also, you were supposed to be a party where everyone is now dead or missing.
Right, the other one though. Where's him?
I'm sorry?
Dovin goes through the entire process of explaining the meeting at Ven's, the fact that they are currently working for the Guild Pact, the attack on his rot farm, and that
He as you go through this, he looks at you like you are more and more and more crazy.
Look, sir.
you can look at me like I'm
roll,
crazy.
roll me insight. Roll me insight.
Hang on, sorry. Where's the other dude in all of this?
Yeah, I said
He's kind of stood at the
14.
door of the office still.
Yeah, waving him
Dovin
over.
says is Edric.
Yeah, like you should also get over here. We want you.
He kind of looks at all of you and he goes, "Haven't you harassed my business enough?"
Harassed, you were very friendly last time we spoke. We just want you to be friendly over here. Come over here.
No.
Yes, it's not fucking choice. Guild Pact.
That's
And
funny.
the
Edric.
Azorius guard who's reading the thing says, That is yet to be confirmed in completeness.
Well, you're a
Dovin looks
horrible speed reader.
Dovin looks at Edric and goes, "See, that's funny because when we saw you last time, we had left on cordial terms. You had even supplied me with a copy of your contract signed by the Azorius known as Geetra, who is now currently missing, and I do believe, in fact, was a false Geetra, as Lady Ravnica is also aware that Geetra has gone missing.
Right, don't show
So-
all the cards in one go.
How about we
Dovan.
try this again?
Yeah, I'm gonna step closer
Especially
to
since I specifically said my goal was to not torpedo your business.
Yeah.
And we had gone through everything possible to make sure that your business was not harmed in the process of our investigation. But now you seem to
You also
insinuate...
said that you would leave me be.
No, I said that we would be talking again.
And you've sent people to my business 4 times since then to harass me.
No, we haven't.
Well, they've come on your authority. That's why I'm here today. Because I saw you and thought you were harassing me yet again. I've come here to try to arrange some kind of loan for security.
Edric, we haven't... Edric, we literally saw you yesterday. How would we have had people visit you 4 times?
In the course of yesterday afternoon, evening, and this morning, people reporting to be in your employ
And
have
you
visited
didn't
my business
find that...
for... Of course I found that. Yes.
Didn't
That's
you find
why
that
I'm here
weird?
asking for security.
Didn't you find that weird? Especially since I told you how to contact me if something happened?
Very much so, yes.
Okay, so
That's
then...
why I reached the conclusion that you're all psychopaths of some manner, and I need security.
Okay,
Oh.
Edric, here's the thing. I gave you a way to contact me. If you were assumed you were being harassed by me, why didn't you contact me?
Why would I contact the person who's sending people to harass me?
To find out if I'm actually sending people to harass you.
Could we inside check all of this?
I'm inciting him again, yeah.
Yeah, could we?
As
Because
Velen
this is...
starts to clear his throat, Dovin goes, "No, you did enough damage already."
No.
And I'm looking at him.
All right.
I'm looking at the guard, and I'm gonna walk up and
I'm just gonna cast a zone of truth so that we
No,
can stop this
you're
thing.
not going to
Fuck
ask
me
any-
sideways.
I didn't get it either. But I am going to say, like, I'm also going to roll a, what's the, not perception, persuasion.
Velen, are you trying to cast a spell in here?
Yeah, as he said, like, Dovin would hear that,
I mean, yeah.
and as he says that, Dovin's like, "No, you're not going to do anything, Velen. You've made enough damage. You cast a spell in a fucking Azorius building, and you're going to get us all arrested again."
It's technically an Orzhov building with Azorius
Orzhov.
security.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So technically it's both. Technically
Yeah.
it's both. That's worse.
Yeah. Yeah, just saying.
20 on persuasion.
And who are you trying to persuade?
Edric.
Edric. He kind of stops as you're talking. He goes, Look. I don't know what's going on. I told you what you wanted to know. And I've been harassed. I've been threatened.
Okay. Let me ask you
I
something then,
just
Edric.
want to go back to my business.
And
Right.
I want to find out who's been harassing and threatening you because they might be involved in the investigation and the people that we're looking for.
Right. I mean, there have been a lot of people impersonating other people, and we think that these guys who are impersonating, like, our associates, clearly wasn't working for any of us because we 4 are the only ones who are working on this.
Edric.
There's only 3 of you here.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Malgar's
not 4.
missing.
Yeah. Okay.
But
3.
that's nothing new. Hey, that's nothing new.
Yeah.
Dovin looks at Edric and goes, "Edric, when I left your business yesterday, it was cordial. I said I might need to talk to you again. I said that if anything happened or you thought of anything, to contact me. Why would I send people to harass you?"
I don't know. That's why I thought you must be insane. When
Okay,
you send people making threats,
But here's the thing. If I'm going to leave you cordial and everything, didn't it strike you as maybe I should contact him to see what is going on?
Not when the first person that you sent said not to contact you.
I didn't send anybody, Edric.
And threatened me if I did.
Edric, why would someone that's working for me threaten you for contacting me?
They said that you were tied up in a delicate part of the investigation, and
Okay.
if I contacted you, it would interfere.
Okay.
Right.
But again, I made myself open to you.
Doven, please. Maybe we shouldn't do this in this fucking hall right now. Maybe we
You're
should.
absolutely right with that person here.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm going to ask that the Azorius... Edric, if you're willing to answer some questions with the Azorius there, right there, to make sure you are not in any danger, are you willing to?
Technically, if we were to ask him for, like...
Zedric?
Okay. I just want to go back to work.
I'm gonna take my pouch out.
Hey, Doven, give him this as compensation for his recent troubles.
I was already going to do that.
You can see this guy is...
He's shaken.
Edge.
Yeah,
Yes.
He's shaken.
He's been pulled left, right, up, down.
Yeah.
And somebody's put him through a ringer.
Doven looks at
and
Velen
blamed it all on you.
Yeah. Velen, go back.
No.
I'm taking out my pouch, and I'm walking up to Doven and say,
"Look, we're giving him this for these troubles."
Velen, go back to the shop and get Edric Jr. Because if there's people pretending to work for us, he is not safe.
Yes.
Get him, bring him here.
I will.
Edric, here you go. I'm gonna give him a pouch. It's about 700 platinums in it.
Oh,
and
shit.
Then I'm gonna walk out the door and get Edric Jr.
Money
doesn't really matter to my character, so I'm just giving him because I think that's a good thing to do.
Yeah. Cedric is gonna say, all right, please just get all four of you, please get a room where you all can talk and not having it all here in the open. I'm gonna run with Velen because...
Yeah, Doven looks at the two guards and goes, I need you gentlemen to sit in while I talk to him.
Yeah. As this is all going on, the old man kind of is looking around going, please, this is not the place for this.
Yeah.
Make use of my office.
Thank you.
Actually, I would prefer a room that's not your office, because right now you are incredibly suspect to me.
To be bluntly honest, I find you quite suspect as well.
That's
You've
great.
come in
I
here,
don't
you have
care.
accused me of insanity. You've made a scene in my bank. I am being nothing but courteous.
That's great. If you want to be courteous, have us in a room that's not your office, because I don't trust you.
I mean, let the Azorius
And my
decide
goal
which
right now
office.
is to make sure he's okay, to make sure he is safe with them, so he can answer my questions. You are not trusted.
And one of the Azorius does look up and say, I'm sorry, but of the offices back there, the only one that we're all going to fit in is his office.
Fantastic.
All right.
Then he needs to not be in it.
All right. Have you finished with my paperwork? Because I need to run after my friend here to set this man's boy in protective custody and get him over here. And I need my documentation. I can't just leave it here with you. Are you done with it?
He folds the paperwork up and he looks at the other Azorius and the bank manager and he says, the paperwork absolves them of numerous crimes.
Great.
And details that they have been pardoned due to some unspecified work that they are doing in the name of the Guild Pact. is a bit vague on specific powers that it grants, but it seems to waive them from arrest in these matters.
What I'm hearing it's good enough. Thank you very much, and I'm gonna take that, and I'm gonna run after Velen.
Dovin goes, and I am literally trusting you to show that we are not trying to commit a crime and hurt this man.
And as he's running out the door, but also make sure he doesn't hurt the man with the cane, because
Walking stick.
yeah, well, I mean it's a cane.
No, it's actually a quarterstaff.
Yeah, okay, yeah, but I mean he's gonna call it a cane. You can whack him when you see him again.
So, do you head into the office?
I do look at the Azorius and I say, if the bank manager would be so kind as to wait outside. As I said, right now, I don't trust him, and I'm worried about that man. You two, however, please come in with me.
And the Azorius kind of does look at the bank manager, and the old man kind of sighs and he says, I find this highly improper use of my office, and I am greatly offended. I will be lodging a complaint, officially. But
Great.
in the meantime, fine, I will wait out here.
Hang on, who's waiting outside?
The bank manager. The one who is quite literally possibly a doppelganger.
Yeah, exactly. But why is it, don't you want him within reach in case he just
No.
runs off, fucks off?
No, because he almost wrecked us in that encounter. He had Blight. Blight could one-shot Edric,
Right.
the
So
guards, myself.
Who are we talking about again?
no. If he okay.
Okay,
So
real quick.
The
quick
Orzhov
recap.
cleric
yeah.
that was a member of the other group that was
Is the
also with
bank
the
manager.
doppelgangers is the bank manager here.
Yeah. So
I don't want him in the room while I'm questioning
but
Edric.
he's gonna run off as something else, as someone else.
Doesn't matter. My goal is to talk to Edric right now because I still don't know if Edric is involved or not. If Edric did not give the Gruul skull to him, then now we know who did.
Yeah, but the end goal of an interrogation with this guy is to point us to the guy who's is currently on the other side of that door anyhow. It's like there's no point if we already have the end dude.
I've got it covered.
Okay, sure. We are running off because I think that little boy might be held hostage or die or something.
I'm worried about Edric Jr.
Yeah,
yes.
so
I've got it covered.
I think that's the two people were
I'm
job
already
considering.
I'm already on my way.
Yeah, and Velen's running after you.
I legitimately didn't wonder. I was like, why is Edric running? But if Edric wants to go after the kid.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
as we go in, I'm going to look for a shadow in the room or something, like on the way, and I'm going to call Suresh into that spot, and I'm going to command Suresh to watch the bank manager. Because I can still communicate telepathically with Suresh. So if Suresh's communication breaks, that tells me that the bank manager just killed Suresh, and we have to go after him then.
But can Suresh notify you if you're not looking through his eyes? How does that work?
It's two-way communication. They also have telepathic communication.
Okay, cool.
So
just making sure that you have some, because if you're not looking through his eyes, then
yeah, we can still communicate telepathically. It's also I can look through his eyes if I want. Like I can move to his senses, or he can communicate with me. So, me, Edric, and the two Azorius are going to go in, and I'm going to look at Edric and go, okay, you said that 4 people came to you saying they worked for us.
Yes, that's right, yes.
How soon after we left you yesterday did the first one show up?
An hour?
Okay. What did they say to you?
They said that they were there on your behest. They asked me to clarify the information that I had given you so that it could be properly documented. They warned me that you were in a delicate situation and could not be contacted. The first encounter, although it was so near after, it was fairly benign.
Okay. How long, when did they threaten you and what did they say?
Yesterday evening, another returned after I'd closed. They barged into the back office while I was cleaning up. They accused me of lying in what I had said to you. They said that there were inconsistencies that they had found. He pressed me against the wall and threatened to kill me if I didn't admit something. I didn't know what he wanted me to say. I agreed with. I did what he asked me to do. I told him that I was lying before. I would have said anything to avoid him carrying through with his threats.
That's entirely understandable. I do not blame you for that. Did they get progressively more aggressive with you? Because there are two other people then. And did they
Yes.
represent themselves from any guild?
They
And did they give you names?
and he kind of starts to take a deep breath, and you can tell he's struggling to kind of find the words to answer you. He's quite upset.
Dovin's gonna take his water skin out and hand it to him. It's just
And
water.
as you're doing that, you get a ping from Suresh, and only a moment later you start hearing screams in the bank.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Okay. You better go and fuck this guy up. Okay. I'm glad we're not there. Great. Fantastic.
Split the party. How could it go wrong?
Yeah. I mean, it was between. Saving a kid though.
Dovin is going to look at the two Azorius and go, "Can you get him out of here safely?"
It's our duty to protect the bank. We have to find out what's going on out there.
No, all three of us.
And they're already both moving towards the door.
Why does no one ever listen to me? Edric.
You just convinced them over a 10-minute speech that you have no authority. Of course they don't listen to you.
I didn't convince them we have no authority.
Yes, you did.
How? I convinced them that somebody was coming over and lying to Edric and threatening him, lying about being in our authority.
And you gotta keep a watch on me so we don't kill him.
No, I did that for Edric.
I know you did, but that means
Not
they also think there's a reason they need to be there for you not to hurt them.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Hang on. If the Azorius believed that I would be dumb enough to be an actual threat to this man and ask them to come into the room while being a threat to this man, they are fucking awful at their jobs.
Dude, we're living in a world with gods. I don't think that they see it in a different way.
Technically, Ravnica had no gods until Ilrog emerged.
All right. Yeah, I'm just saying you didn't go there with a sense of authority. Rather, hey, if it's all right with you, let's talk. So of course,
I'm going to talk to a witness calmly because I don't want him freaking out.
I'm saying you weren't charged. Of course, they are not listening. That's all I'm saying.
No. So
Yeah.
so basically, here's my take. If you're gonna sit there, if you're gonna say to someone, keep an eye on me so I don't hurt him, for him to understand you, that's fine for him. That's not a problem. So he will feel more safe, but the guards will think that you're a threat to him
Yeah.
because that's how you're portraying it.
Yeah.
That is.
No, that's
It
definitely
is
what I would.
all a matter of interpretation.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's how I would
maybe
interpret
it's
it.
my sense of how, like, my mindset of how I've seen things. But
Yeah.
in my honest opinion, if somebody's talking to someone and trying to calm down, and then turns to me and says, "Hey, come in with us so he can feel safe," that tells me that that person is trying to keep him calm. That doesn't tell me that that person is probably a threat to them.
Or probably try
I
to
mean,
screw you over,
if a
I-
dude were to
I
approach me and say,
I will say this much.
yeah,
I understand both mindsets,
yeah,
and it comes down to how paranoid of a person you are.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
agree.
yeah,
I think you
guess.
two are just more paranoid than I am.
I mean, I'm just
Probably,
saying,
yeah.
if
But
They
then
damaged
again,
me longer.
if
yeah,
a
I was
dude
gonna
who I
say,
thought
you know,
me harm,
you know Casey
were-
better, so.
yeah, if
We've been playing for too long together with
Yeah.
cases. That's what
yeah, I
it is.
guess. Okay, but now you gotta 1v1 this dude. Good luck.
Look at our evidence. This game has been nothing but we've been shat on,
Backstabs
we've been ditched on, we've been left in
Okay.
the corner, we've been fucked
Alright.
over.
Anyway.
I've been literally kidnapped and raped and then killed. I mean, if
Anyway.
you look at it from that perspective.
So as the door opens, and as the Azorius rush out to the main bank area, you start to hear the shouts of people screaming that the bank manager has been stabbed.
Huh?
What? Dovin's gonna go out and follow. He's gonna say,
I love that look of shock.
Edric, come with me, but stay close. Just because I don't want, like, you're a witness, and if this is someone attacking because you're here, I need to make sure you're safe. Please understand, I didn't send those people after you. My goal is to make sure right now you are safe and what is going on out there. Because that man that you saw, I am extremely sure was not the actual bank manager.
He
And I
kind
have-
of just silently follows you at this point. You can see almost a bit of shock sitting on him.
And I look at him and I go, before we go, I have one very important question to ask you. The Gruul person, the Gruul individual that I came and talked to you about, who dropped off his belongings to Edgrim?
You can kind of see him in thought for a moment, and he sighs and he says, I just want to go back to my business.
And I want to make.
I don't have a name. I don't have a name. They came to my shop. They told me what to say. It was a human, nondescript, in black robes. They threatened me.
Did they have you wear the black robes when you brought the stuff to Edgrim? I can't tell if you're nodding or not, Casey.
No, I was not nodding. He just kind of he puts his head in his hands and he says, "Yes, they did."
16 on insight.
This guy looks broken. You don't think he has it in him to lie at this point.
Okay. Edric, I'm going to make sure that you can get back to your business, that your son is safe. And I'm going to make sure that you can afford protection from these people. Okay?
And he just kind of nods.
I will make sure you do not have to go through the Azorius for that. Nobody should ever owe them a debt. Note, I say this in the Azorius Bank, showing just how highly
The
I think of them.
Orzhov.
Orzhov. No one should have to go to the Orzhov. No one should owe them a debt. I say this in the Orzhov Bank, showing how highly I think of the Orzhov.
Yeah. So yeah, as you step out, you start hearing the mutterings around, and basically are able to put together that one of the tellers in the bank basically leapt over the counter, stabbed the bank manager in the chest while there were no guards. And you're hearing people, where were the guards? What happened to the guards?
Okay.
And
I'm going to make
basically then that
medicine to
person
see
just
if he is
bolted
gone.
out the door.
I'm going to see make a medicine check to see if he's gone.
To what? The bank manager?
Yes.
Check
It's not
several...
too hard to check for a pulse or anything.
Yeah, but check several points. If you have a knife, check several points so it's not just like a false skin, like the one he.
I'm
previously.
checking for a pulse right now.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I guess it would be weird if you were to stab him.
Yeah, I'm checking
okay.
for a pulse right now because I want to cast Spare the Dying on him.
Are you dead? Are you dead now?
There is no pulse.
Has he reverted to being a doppelganger?
No, he looks to be about a 75-year-old man with a dagger lodged in his chest.
So it's the real guy.
Are we sure?
Dovin starts cursing.
Fake death?
Feigned death, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to cast Detect Magic with the guards right here unless like one of them can do it.
Prick him and see if he reacts.
If it's Feigned Death, it won't matter. If it's the Feigned Death spell, it won't matter.
I mean, so if you were to stab him, he wouldn't care.
It doesn't break the Feigned Death spell. Feigned Death locks for an hour.
It basically locks you in a coma.
Okay.
And you can't get out of it either.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it also, like, make you dead if you were to continue to stab someone who has fake death?
You get resistance to damage.
Wow.
It is literally, it puts you in a stasis lock.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Dobin looks at one of the guards and goes, "Can you detect magic, please?"
There's magic all in this place.
From him.
The
need
dagger
to know
is magical.
But not the dagger. Him. I need to know if there is a necromancy aura coming from him.
From his necklace?
No. From him himself.
No.
Dublin looks at the guards. How often is he here?
5-6 days a week?
About a month ago, was he gone for
This is his bank.
A month ago, was he gone for a prolonged period of time? Well, not a month. About whenever we split apart. Whenever the two groups split.
The guard kind of looks over at one of the other bank staff and he says, I've not been here that long, and he looks at the member of the banking staff that you can see there kind of looks and goes, I don't think he's missed a shift in years.
Maybe he was a plan to begin with, like from the.
He was the one we saw at the meeting was the doppelganger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dovin looks at the Azorius and go, "Okay. You need to call as many people as possible, and you need to get somebody in here with a Speak with Dead spell. Like, ASAP.
It's an Orzhov bank. They have protocols. It will be taken care of, but I don't understand your place in this."
This man, I have encountered him before in the course of this investigation. If he's never missed a shift, I need to know why I've seen him while we were conducting the investigation.
The Orzhov will want to speak with him first, if it can be done. I will notify them that you are interested as well. It will be their choice.
Tell them that this involves a guild pack investigation.
I will pass along the message.
Dublin looks at Extric and goes, "We need to go back to your emporium now."
And we're going to cut from you to the guys headed towards the emporium.
I assume I catch up to Velen, considering he has heavy plate mail.
Yeah, it's not going very fast.
Yeah. As the two of you are approaching,
Right, it's
I'm
getting
not-
tense in there, but I have this feeling everything's gonna walk out and they're gonna
God
talk everything
damn it.
through it. I have this great feeling in my chest. Sorry,
that's just
I didn't mean
wrong.
to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I
as
meant to
you're-
interrupt you.
Yeah, as
did
you're
that again.
approaching the market and the stall, you see a crowd
No.
and you
Okay.
see smoke.
Right, well, gotta do some rescuing. Okay.
I hope it's
Right.
not that.
Running over here, running.
Did not kill the kid.
Screaming, guild pack business, give way.
You start shoving your way through people,
Yeah.
and when you arrive, you see smoke pouring from the emporium, and against the wall, heading into the back area, you see what looks to be a set of wings burned into the wall, still flaming.
Well, we're running in, right? Looking for the kid.
So you run through the door, past the wall that's on fire.
I mean, yeah, the kid takes priority.
You run in, and as you get inside, you notice every one of these corpse tables, all of the bodies are on fire.
Shit.
I don't think I have anything that can put out fires. I only have things that can make fires worse.
There's tarps and stuff around. You can try to smother them.
Yeah, but I'm thinking first we
But there
need
are
to
multiples
find...
of.
Yeah.
Also, I think I know who the doppelganger was.
Hey, kid! Kid! Kid, where are you? We're gonna...
No reply.
Fuck, how bad is the fire? Do we think we can get into the back room?
Well, the nice thing about this area is that it's a cold room made all of stone.
So the fire really doesn't spread.
No. So basically you have slabs, each of which has a fire burning on them. And otherwise the room's fine.
Right, so I guess we're running back into the back room, right?
Yeah, we're probably gonna break our way through. So I'm just looking if I have something, but I don't think I do. So, Casey, when we saw the kid earlier, was he wearing something that was unique?
He was wearing a fairly fashion-conscious, middle-class set of young person's clothing.
So he didn't have a ring on or something like that that was a bit unique. Keep in mind, I got perfect eidetic memory. The reason being, if my person would think that if I was to, for example, I don't know, use a spell called locate object, he would be wearing something I could locate.
Fuck, do I have...
Because of your perfect memory, I will say that you remember the necklace that he was wearing.
Okay. So if I
It
was,
was
to...
a fairly unique kind of carved.
Nice.
It almost looked like a bit one of those where you have two pieces of something and you put them together to make a full pendant.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Weird, but okay. For a young person to wear, that's a bit odd, actually. But yeah.
Maybe,
I'm
maybe he had
gonna.
a steady girlfriend.
Yeah, maybe. I'm using locate object on it anyhow to see, because it needs to be familiar only. So I only need to know.
Not within 1,000 feet. No.
The object is not within 1,000 feet.
No.
Shit.
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
Alright, so we need to get out of here.
As I
before-
cast it, I'm gonna go. The kid's been taken away.
Fuck these
Kid was probably never fucking here.
damn doppelgangers.
Kid
Alright,
was probably replaced long, long ago.
we need to put out these fires.
Is there a bucket of water or something, Casey? Because I got nothing.
Yeah,
Nothing to take up with.
Not in this back area. You did see that outside at the front where the fire was burning at the front of the shop. Some of the other shopkeepers were already in the process of trying to put that out.
Velen, could you quickly run out and just look out into the crowd and try to memorize as many faces as possible? Maybe, a criminal always returns to the scene of the crime to witness its work. I'm sure one of them are here to confirm that we actually went here to witness this.
Absolutely. I will do just that. Sorry, I'm gonna go get the thingy. I can take.
Well, I was about to say, on that note, he's already... I think we're actually going to wrap up there tonight.
Yeah.
Fuck, a lot of things happened. Yeah.
Eventful session.
Yeah.
So, my own 2 cents is that the kid was taken a while ago and replaced with a doppelganger.
Maybe.
I also think that,
We did do a few pretty good insight checks against him, though. Not this session, but previous session.
Motion detected at the front door.
What the fuck was that?
That was my...
Well, we heard what it was. It was motions detecting.
detected at the front door.
Front door, yeah.
Yeah.
So...
I have my video doorbell with a motion sensor tied into my Alexa home speakers.
Cool.
So, yeah. So there you are. That's quite the evening.
Yeah.
A little bit of fun with some thopters.
Yeah, fun. I died.
Little bit of being brought back from the dead by a possible ally, I guess.
Yeah. Like now,
Or something.
I don't know what to think of this guy now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just doing my notes right now. And then I'm probably going to actually share the notebook now, since the stuff that was do not spoil has already been given. So,
Mm-hmm. I'm just waiting now to see what Zedric actually reveals about the other stuff if that happens.
Now I'm not even sure what you mean.
Oh, come on! I mean the other secrets, Zedric.
Oh, the other secrets. I
Yeah,
mean, there are so many of there are so many of them though. Like his
Exactly. Yeah.
like his trademark cereal recipe. Like the secret is a lot of sugar, and then add even more sugar,
Mm-hmm.
and then you sell it as if like it's for health reasons. Like you call it vegan because technically it's correct.
I mean, sugar is natural.
Yeah.
It's a plant.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's going to be it for the night.
Yeah.
Yep.
So have a good evening.
Yep. Night all.
Good night.
All right. Good night.
Bye bye.